boom, 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 Chanker lads and lasses, how's it going? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United. Sorry about the technical issues here, my friends. Basically, I've just been trying to struggle to get this game going, but it is going now on the BBC iPlayer here, so it's been a complete nightmare trying to set this freaking thing up. For some reason, it wasn't playing. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here. Feeling a bit mashed up. I've only just woken up as well. But the game's underway here, lads and lasses. The game is underway. So let's get into this. Let me put the timer up in the top right-hand corner. So I'm absolutely mashed up today. So let's have a look. Okay then. So you should be able to see it in the top right-hand corner, lads and lasses. If you guys want to sync the game up with me, you can. And sorry for being a little bit late here, guys. Technical issues caused us all sorts of issues, my friends. Hence the name Technical Issues. Okay then, here we go. Nice beard, says Man United 001. I guess you're joking me, mate. I need to have a shave. I might have a shave mid-show. Knew you'd fell asleep. I didn't actually fall asleep. I just went to sleep and had a, solid 8 hours sleep and then got up about, 7:15. And then just been trying to get this shit set up, but I've had all sorts of technical difficulties since. So that's what's gone on, Pete. But thank you so much for getting in here. Sorry we are slightly late, but much love to all you guys who are waiting and getting in here. Do us a favour, actually, smash that like button if you have not smashed the like button yet. That would be sick. And get your thoughts and opinions in and predictions about this game. I'm going for 3-1 to Manchester United. I'm liking the lineup today, guys. I'm looking at the lineup, and I'm seeing, of course, Donny van der Beek on the team, which is excellent to see. Bruno Fernandes on the bench. Hopefully, Donny can do the business today, and we don't even need to call on Bruno Fernandes. We've got Martial up top there instead of Cavani. Tellez plays instead of Shaw. Matic and Fred in the midfield. So there's a couple of differences to the team that we thought was perhaps going to be out there. But here it is. West Ham with the free kick into the back stick. I hope that our defenders can handle it today, man. I mean, look at that back line, man. We've got Tellez, Maguire, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka. Any time with those guys in there, I'm sorry to say, but we are probably going to concede. Hey, I'm not too bad, Colin McNabb. Thank you very much for asking, dude. Social99, how you doing, lad? Great to see you. Ruddy Can't Game says shave for charity. How you doing, Ruddy, lad? Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Neil Duffin thinks it's going to be 3-2 to United. Come on, United. Douglas Pinson says Moisey's at the wheel. Rashford back to Donny then. Come on, boys. Alex Tellez on the ball. Yeah, BBC One, 6-4 to us. We cannot defend, says 420 Crusaders. Man, just imagine that. As long as we come out on top, then I'd take a high-scoring game like that. But you're right, our defence is ropey. We have got problems when it comes to keeping opposition teams out. Dan Tay says, you're a bit ahead of me, so I'll see you at half-time. Come on, Red. Hey, no problemo at all, Daniel Tay, lad. Get in there, my son. Thank you very much for tuning in and getting involved. Yeah, we're all watching slightly different times around the world, but if you guys want, I've put the timer up in the... Actually, can't you just pause me, Dante? Yeah, just pause me until the timer's in the top right. Pause me until I'm at the same point you're at, and then get involved in the watch-along, Mr. T. It's just an excuse, isn't it? I'm just kidding. Anyway, how's it going, Dante? Thank you for getting in here. We've got Mr. Nathan Odge Regala says, hello, Pig. What's going on there, Nathan Odge? Ollie In's in here. We're over 69 likes on the video. Get in there, everyone. Thank you for getting in here and smashing the like. Please do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up if you have not done so already. But yeah, I'm feeling like need to wake up a little bit here. Rush Mano, how you doing? He says subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, Rushy. G-Wolf United thinks it's going to be 4-0 Slabby Brace. You love Slabby, don't you? I'm pretty sure G-Wolf goes to bed at night. And before he does, he prays to her some sort of an effigy of slabbing to Maguire. Great call, Pig, says Social99. Thank you very much, lad. But yeah, you guys can sync up with me. If you guys can pause it or speed it up or whatever you want to do to sync up the game with me, you can. But get in there. Thank you very much. Yeah, smash a thumbs up on the video, as Rushman has just said there. Hello, it's me, says Pig. I will pay you for that hair. How much are you going to pay me, dude? Everything on the piggy's body's for sale at the right price. Tell you what, I need to have a shave, man. I just kept catching on to myself in the mirror. This is a shocker. No fake scores, by the way, there, Mason Oregon lad. Try not to put any fake scores in, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, just delete them in future, though, Alex. Don't need to time him out for that. But yeah, no fake scores. But yeah, Recon, calm down, mate. Calm down. He says, no fake scores for fuck's sake. I get tired of it. Let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. Anyway, only people should be getting timed out for, major spam and any abuse and shit like that. Obviously, stuff like that, just delete the message so we can't see it. But yeah, thank you very much. Get in there, my son. How you doing today, Recon? Come on then, the Baker Brigade. Let's be having you. Where are you? United, 5th round FA Cup. Coming up against that ginger goblin, David Moyes. What's going to be the fucking outcome, my friends? I'll tell you what's going to be the outcome. Pain for the ginger goblin. We're going to knock them out. Tristan Dakota's back, baby. What's going on? Abbas Essie, hello. Hey, what's going on? 420 Crusaders says, was really wanting to see Shortire play today after he got called up to train with the first team. He's the best talent we have ever produced. Wow, well, that's certainly massive praise. Yeah, he did sign that new deal yesterday. I'm looking to see something from him as well. I think he's got a good future in the game, absolutely. But that is high praise indeed, lad. Fair play. Yes, I hope Greenwood gets a goal as well. ZX Flames, absolutely. Hang on a sec. Oh, it's Jonathan Gallagher. Oh, no, it's not, actually, because he would be a moderator if it was Jonathan Gallagher. Who is that? Somebody, it's Jonathan Gallagher backwards. That is weird. Do you know what I'm saying? Prince King says, I have a feeling Souček is going to score. Fuck that guy. Come on then, United. 0-0. Oh, man, this is a good opportunity for United. We'll be through to the last 8 of the tournament if we get the job done tonight. And, of course, that's when it starts getting pretty serious. United are definitely looking to get some silverware this season. In fact, we don't have to. But realistically, is top 4 on its own good enough, which hopefully we'll get. Is top 4 on its own good enough? I think we need a bit of silverware this year. Exclusive, what's going on, lad? He says, put that Moisey melt back in his cave. Absolutely. By the way, Jonathan Gallagher, I don't know if that's actually you or somebody else, but you've just been hidden, mate. So I don't know what that's about, but some backwards Jonathan Gallagher in here. Strange. Thank you very much, Jamie Mackey. He says, guys, like this stream and sub to Piggy. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate you. Yes, how many likes do we have on it? Hey, 77 likes. There's over 100 of you legends in here right now tuning in as well. Thanks for stopping by, peeps. Hope you're having a great evening, guys. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the game. There's 7 minutes, 7 seconds gone so far, 0-0. Bit of a drab start here from United. But look, it's an attacking look side. I like the selection from Solskjaer tonight. He's given opportunities to a couple of players we wanted to see given opportunities. People like Martial, who had a good performance last time he came on, needs some game time. People like Donny van der Beek, who are desperate for some game time, who we just haven't seen enough of yet. And certainly players like Alex Tellers as well, we haven't seen a lot of this season so far. So some good opportunities for some players tonight. Berber says, Jonathan is a mod pig. I know, yeah, where is Jonathan tonight, though? Was he not just on his secondary account or something? Do you know what I mean? Because who would do that? Prince King says, can't wait for Diallo to come on. G-Will says, BBC said Moisey has never won at Old Trafford at all. Well, that's as a visiting manager, isn't it? Obviously, he won at Old Trafford as Manchester United manager. But, yeah, you're right. I don't think he's ever won at Old Trafford as a visiting manager. I think that's right, even when he was Everton manager. So, bodes well. Also, West Ham haven't won a game at Old Trafford since, the last 15 matches. Since the 16 matches ago. Pretty unbelievable. I can't wait for Diallo either, Prince King. Smash a 69 in the live chat if you're buzzing for a little bit of Ahmad Diallo action. Yes, Neil Duffin. Absolutely, we can have a big old juicy laugh for Jurgen Klopp shit in the bed, mate. Get in there with those laughy face emojis, my friends, because Jurgen Klopp, he's got some problems, my friends. He needs the rubber sheets on when he goes to bed at night these days, because he's incompetent and he's incontinent. Just kidding. Anyway, thanks for that. Lots of 69s in there. Kurt Koenig says, I love that. What's going on, Kurt Koenig, you legend? Come on, Diallo. Yes, come on, Diallo. All you guys are buzzing for Diallo. That's almost the thing that I'm looking forward to seeing most, is him coming off the bench. Let's have a look and see who else we got on the bench actually right now. So in terms of the lineup, I haven't, of course, obviously I was late going. You guys could probably see it at the bottom of the screen there, but we are playing Henderson in goal, as we expected. Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Tellers. Fred and Matic in midfield. We've got Greenwood, Van der Beek, Rashford in behind Martial. Oh, hang on a sec. Ball played into West Ham's danger zone here. It's Rashford who gathers it up left side of the area. He cuts back. He keeps it alive. And he's popped it off to Fred. Fred to Matic now. Matic gets his head up. The pitch is looking absolutely lovely at Old Trafford tonight. Can we turn on the style and get the job done against Moisey's Meltbags? You'd think we should be able to pretty easily. But like I say, West Ham haven't won in 15 games coming to Old Trafford. So this is certainly a fixture historically that United come out on top on. Come on, United, let's be having you! Anyway. Fuck those West Ham melts. Ahmad says FST Freestylers. Oh, hell yeah. Yes, Gary Wells, he says, we're forever bursting bubbles. Shitty bubbles in the air. I like what you did there. Brandon C, hello. He says, I must defeat the remaining mods in duels. It's my destiny, sir. Respect, man. Hey, ASAP Stocky, what's going on? Says, I laughed so hard when you fell over on the stream last night. Sent you a video on Insta of it. Couldn't stop laughing. Oh, thank you, ASAP Stocky. Sorry, mate. I've missed that, dude. I will get back to you very soon and check that out. Martial's clean through a goal. Oh, he's fed in there by Tellers down the left. And Martial's shot is blocked by Fabianski there in the West Ham goal. 1-on-1. Just didn't quite have enough time to get himself set. And I think Bonner's down on the ground holding his ball bag there by the looks of it. Hey, Shazadama, what's going on? Alex Rincon says, I got to admit, Pig, I fucking hate West Ham forever, ever since they beat us under LVG and stopped us from finishing fourth. Respect, man, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of West Ham either, to be fair, you know. They're one of those sort of scum clubs, aren't they? Yes, Mason Oregon, I will be finishing that Bruno SBC, lad. I don't know, actually, at the moment, Jamie Mackey, if I'm going to do a stream tonight, in all honesty, in terms of FIFA. I might have the night off. Because I haven't had a night off streaming FIFA for a long time, and I don't feel too well today. I got a bit of a cold. Tellez crosses equals 5. So we'll see. You know, my throat's, maybe it's just for the shouting and stuff yesterday. I don't know. But my throat is a little bit, you know, it almost feels like it could do with a rest. Yeah, that's right. The Vutilator says, hi, Shazad, you red ledge. What's going on? Yeah, Shazad is a red legend. Absolutely. Alex Walker says, Donny needs a good game tonight. Otherwise, Solskjaer will never pick him. Yeah, you're right. Donny does need a good game. He has. That's the one thing you can say about his selections recently. You know, Donny, when given opportunities, hasn't really done too much in order to warrant a place in the team, if we're being honest with you. He's looked okay. You've got to come in and take these opportunities with both hands. So Bonner just down receiving from treatment from the West Ham physio here right now. Sore tackle, says Jonathan Gallagher. Yeah. Tellez crosses equals fire. Absolutely. Hey, Haroli, how's it going, buddy? He says, hi, Flying Pig. How's it going there, man? Are you okay? Hey, we've got a super chat here from Zayn Miyasi. Thank you so much, Zayn Miyasi, for getting in here, mate. He says, with a $4.99 super chat, Rice hat-trick. Come on, you what? That's not going to happen, is it, Zayn Miyasi, mate? Declan Rice hat-trick, dude. Hang on, wait a second. Do you mean, is that your Chinese delivery order tonight, Zayn? You got three lots of rice, have you? Hey, look, Jesse Lingard, check this out. Jesse Lingard watching on. That is weird, isn't it? Obviously, he can't play in this game. His parent club is Manchester United. He's on loan at West Ham right now. But there he is on the sidelines watching in a Manchester United seat. I wonder what he's thinking right now. Obviously, he wants United to win. Obviously, he wants United to win. But it's very strange, isn't it, to see Jesse Lingard not on Manchester United's team there. Zayn Miyasi, thank you so much for the £5 super chat there, man. Definitely not a rice hat-trick tonight, though. Hey, really appreciate that Aaron Homeyard as well, mate. Get in. Get in there. Let me have a look. Thank you so much there, Aaron Homeyard, for putting that in. That is a link to my tweet. I've just pinned it to the top of the chat. If anybody wants to go and give that a retweet, that'll help us out a whole bunch, to be fair. Thank you very much for getting in here. G-Wolf United, what's going on? He says, don't talk to Pig like that. Who do you think you are? Who's talking to me like what? Anyway, thank you very much for everyone who's getting in here. Smash that like button, lads and lasses, and let's be having you. Looks like a substitution needed for West Ham. Ogbono's going to have to go off injured. The Cake Cadet with a £2 super chat says, how's your Pepsi and Coke going down, Big? The Cake Cadet, mate, my friend, you know, people always argue. They say, which is better, this one or that one, Pepsi or Cola or Coca-Cola? Put your hands together, my friend, and have a Pepsi Coca-Cola experience. Trust me. Smoggy Car says they should have let Lingard play. Oh, mate, it's 0 degrees here as well right now, Alex. Absolutely. Iqbal says, where's Henry Hotspur, pig man? He lives in China these days, mate, and he just melted. Yeah, we had a bit of a falling out. All down to Henry basically being a complete prick. It's all the honesty, so that's basically the situation. But he's welcome back on the channel if he ever mans himself up and apologises. The Swedish Chelsea fan says, have you cut your hair, pig? No, I haven't, mate. I've just got it tied back at the moment. The Cake Cadet with those smiley emojis. What's going on? Evening, Mikey Smith says, let's hope we beat these melted. Absolutely. Get in there, Haroli. What's going on, man? Yes. Great to see you, man. ASCP Stocky Pig, I reckon Joey Barton should come out of retirement, play for United. Solid in defence. Yeah, that's a good idea. If we ever need somebody to maybe pose undercover, if we have some sort of rat infestation problem and we need somebody to pose undercover as a potential player to come in and pretend to be a rat, and just get close to all the rats and somehow poison them and stuff like that, then maybe Joey Barton would be a good idea. But for any other reason associated with United, absolutely not. Oh, my goodness me. Thank you very much. Talk about the game more. Gura says, hello, it's me. To be fair, this is just what I do, my friend. If you don't enjoy it, you can. There are other commentaries available, do you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I'll just do what I keep doing, man. Devil of Red says, slick back, Piggy. Thank you very much for getting in anyway. There was a break in play, mate. Bonner was receiving treatment for 3 minutes on the floor. So just so you know. The game has started again, though. Brandon C says, Premot facts, and that will be me, sir. Come on, Manchester United, says Kurt Man United. Gary Finnegan says, I'm so happy Moyes didn't stay long at United. Me too. Okay, so there has been a substitution for West Ham. They've got Diop on now for Ogbonna. So, yeah, Diop's on for Ogbonna now. So, a substitution needed as Ogbonna is injured. Shit, now Green was down on the floor. Just been fouled by Cresswell. He's all good, though. Hey, everything's good, loyalty. Thanks for asking, man. Janice Faraklis says, Pig, is Solskjaer signing a new contract? I mean, I bloody hope so. Personally, I think he should be given a long-term deal. Let's have a vote in the live chat, guys. Would you give Solskjaer a new contract, or would you just wait until the end of the season and see what happens? But would you give Solskjaer a new contract, yes or no? Smash a 69 in the live chat if you would give Solskjaer a new contract. I definitely would. I think he's been the manager with the clearest vision, and he's probably done the best in terms of sort of direction, not necessarily finishing positions or trophies and things like that since Fergie left, but direction of where he's taken the club. He seems to be the best. Devil of a Red, what's going on? He says, Brill Cream Boy. What? Hey, respect Brandon C. I'll have to put that on a bit later on, man, that Streamlab shite. Swedish Chelsea fans in here. Hello, says Solskjaer to get the boot. You what? Yes, GeForce Gamer says Bruno Fernandes BC completed later, Piggy. Let's go. I mean, I'm not 100% if I'm going to stream later, guys, to be honest. I'm feeling a bit rough today. Like I say, my throat's a bit mashed up. But we'll see. Yes, Rushmano, get in. What's up, Fireball Solutions? Yes, so you would like to see that. Big loss at Bonner, you're right, Social 99. Okay, then here's West Ham down the right-hand side. They back to goalkeeper then, Fabianski. Bit of a slow start from Man United so far. 18 minutes, 14 seconds gone. There was just a break in play for a few minutes, but you've got to say, we haven't really done too much yet. The Cake Cadet with a £2 super chat here says, Ollie has United playing the best football since Sir Alex Ferguson. Get in there. If you agree, smash a love heart. I agree with that. I love that comment. I rate that comment. I do, Cake Cadet, and I think you're right. Never mind the finishing positions and the trophies, because look, Jose did the treble in his first season at United. The Mickey Mouse treble, but he still did a treble. But the style of football was an abomination. Giannis Varaklis, I think he's just trying to protect the players and take some of the pressure off them, basically, by... I think he and everybody else at the club is preparing for a title challenge. They all know they're in a title challenge, but they just don't want to give too much away, basically. He doesn't want to put too much pressure on the players. I can understand that. That's what that's about. Lee Cameron, hello. He says, I'm starting to see the improvements Ollie has been talking about in the press. He's showing good tactics, and Wan-Bissaka and Shaw seem to have been having more impact in our attack. Definitely, yeah. Very good couple of performances recently by both of those guys. Particularly Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Well, not particularly Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Luke Shaw's been the better out of the two for a month. But, I mean, particularly great to see Aaron Wan-Bissaka after having a bit of a bad spell turn it around and actually start to perform to the level that he was last year again, because he was so consistent last year. He was pretty much our best player last year, wasn't he? Birmingham Pycombe Carpankler. Oh, no worries. We can give it a pause if you want to sync up with me for a second. Yeah, everybody watching slightly different times around the world. If you guys want to sync up with me, the time is in the top right. Oh, it's a shot by Matic, edge of the area there. Crikey, he's just gone for it. Rush of blood to that big old head of his, and he's just spanked one from distance. Over the top of the crossbar, unfortunately. J Blood MUFC, yeah, I'm here, man. Yeah, literally just managed to get on here just about in time for kickoff tonight. Yeah, Devil of a Red says no Gungshi tonight. It is middle of the night there. He must have fallen asleep, bless him. But shout out to the Gungshinator. Fox is on the hunt, says no title challenge. Come on, you bastards. At least 15 points off at the end. Hello, Gaz Newton. Great to see you, Gaz. How are you, my friend? One of the channel member legends. Long time heroes of the channel. Steve Buckley as well. Creativity. Yeah, we're not creating anything at the moment. I agree with you, man. This is a very slow start. We've had 67% of possession, but possession doesn't win you games. It doesn't win you prizes. You've got to do something with it, mate. At the moment, this is just pathetic. You know, we're stuck on second base right now. Woke Entertainment, hello, man. Thank you, Daniel Martinez. Says, love your thumbnails for YouTube. Looking good. Thank you very much, mate. Much love, dude. Yeah, this is a dull game, Jay. Absolutely. This is a dull one. But yes, do us a favour if you're just joining us, Pete. Smash a thumbs up on the video. Hey, we've hit 100 likes on the stream. That's decent. Everyone, smash that like button. Give it a share. The tweet is pinned to the top of the live chat. If you guys could give it a retweet, that would be sensational. Thank you very much, everyone who's done that. In fact, I'm going to go and do that myself because I haven't even done that. David Moyes, mate. He's not really the Ginger Goblin anymore, is he? To be honest, he's more like the Grey Goblin. You know, like he's evolved like Gandalf the Grey or whatnot. You know, he's evolved into some sort of, just, I don't know, more experienced Goblin now. He's not the Ginger Goblin anymore. He's the Grey Goblin. Fair play to him, I say. Oh, no, my battery's going to die here. Very, very sloppy stuff from us now. Shout out to the legends that have retweeted my tweet, by the way. I wanted to give them a special shout out now. Exclusive. Thank you so much. Exclusive YT. Berber Spin 9 as well. Tommy Sampson, G Wolf United. Thank you guys so much for retweeting my tweet there, man. Get in there. I'll follow you all back. And Aaron Homeyard as well. Sorry, mate. Aaron Homeyard, of course. What a ledge. What a ledge. Mason's been decent recently. Moisey the Grey, says Alex Rincon. Absolutely, yeah. Moisey the Grey, mate. Only difference with him is he's not wise or has any magic about him at all, no. Hey, Ice Queen Gaming, how's it going? Says, hey, Pig. Hello, Ice Queen Gaming. How you doing? Hope you're good. Just watching this first 23 minutes of this United game. Pretty sloppy. Not sloppy, but pretty slow affair, I would say, from United here. Lots of possession of the football. I mean, we are camped in West Ham's half here, but we haven't really been able to create or penetrate just as of yet. Bonner going off's a big one, though. Ruddy Khan Game says, I had a monster drink and still melting. Maybe I should take a nap. Oh, dude, post-monster nap. That doesn't sound like the norm. That doesn't sound like the done thing, Ruddy, mate. A post-monster drink nap. You what? It's like having your morning coffee and then going back to bed. Yeah, Bruno is very key to our passing, actually, you know. And to be fair, Cavani as well, Jonas Fractus. Like, you think about it, Cavani gives us so much more options up there in terms of the movement and what he does for the team. No disrespect for Tony. His movement, you know, so far he's been lively. Look at here he is through the middle here, Tony. Just waiting in that pocket of space, doing the right thing. No ball comes into him, though. But, you know, Cavani's dropping deeper. Cavani's making shit happen. Cavani's pretty instrumental up there for us. We don't realise how much he does for the team until you put Tony in there instead of him. And Tony does a fair bit for the team too, but Cavani's just next level in terms of his movement, how he drags defenders all over, and how he influences stuff up there. And of course, you take Bruno out at the same time as well, like you say, and you put Donny in. No disrespect to Donny, but he's not played a lot of football. This is a great opportunity for Donny to do this. But Bruno Fernandes, you're talking about the best player, or one of the best players in terms of form in the Premier League over the last year. So, of course, he's going to be a loss to the starting 11, but you just hope that Donny can come in and have a good game. Hello there, Anonis30. What's going on, lad? Yes, great to see you. Great to see you guys. Stefan Herringtonio, shout out to you. Ian Navid, hello. There he is. It's Gungshinator. Gungshi, we were asking about you, mate. We wonder where you are. There he is. Get in there, my son. Gungshi, great to see you, lad. How you doing? He says, hi, friends. Good to see you. FST Freestylers as well says West Ham are pushed back into their own half now. Yeah. We're camped in their own half. Oh, nice bit of interplay between Martial and Rashford there. Martial's shot is blocked by the first defender. Lee Cameron says, Pig, we should give Moyes more respect. Yeah, he never worked for us, but Sir Alex left him with a crazy rebuild job that he hadn't experienced even with Everton. I mean, it's a fair point. I do think that United side that Fergie left him wasn't exactly the best we've ever had. But at the same time, Fergie still won the Premier League with that side. Okay, there's a couple of players who left just after that, actually, but come on now, it wasn't like he had a terrible team. Fergie won the Premier League title with that squad, more or less, the year before. So Moyes did have a crumble job, but there was always going to be a tough transition from whoever came in. Basically, we just needed a scapegoat to take the brunt of failure after Fergie left, because we all knew it was going to be a downturn, no matter who we put in charge, pretty much. And that man was David Moyes. You know, that man was David Moyes, to be fair. Hello, Harry Kernahan. How's it going? Gungshi, Captain Gungshi, absolutely great to see you, lad. 20 minutes, we need a goal. Definitely FST, man. Maguire goal incoming. You love Maguire, don't you, G-Wolf? Oh, my goodness me. I'm starting to think that you've got some sort of, I don't know, family connection to Harry Maguire, the way you're defending this lad. You know what I mean? Should we trigger G-Wolf, guys? Should we trigger G-Wolf? Oh! Oh, what a save by Fabianski. The header comes from Victor Lindelof from the corner. He's just got something on it. It's a very slow trickling header towards the right-back stick there. And Fabianski's just managed to get a little finger on it and push it onto the post, and it's away. United get the ball back here, though. Mason Greenwood does the defender. Lovely play by Greenwood. He gets the ball in. Cleared away now by West Ham. Oh, my goodness me. Great chance goes a begging there for Manchester United. Good save by Fabianski. Rincon says, I love Maguire. I think he's a good player and Ollie likes him, so he should get behind him and support. Fair play, yeah. I mean, that's a good attitude to have, to be fair. It's a very positive attitude. I mean, I just think he's shite. I just think he's not good enough for United. That's my stance on it. I just don't want to waste my time with Slabby anymore. But look, Solskjaer is going to keep selecting him and playing him. He cost £80 million. But me, personally, if it's up to me, he's shite, mate. I'd get rid. I'd cash in for 20 mil tomorrow if the option was there. I'm not even joking. I think he's fucking useless. But anyway, there you go. He's not useless. He's actually got really good, you know, like defensive abilities in certain key areas. But then when it comes to things like one-on-one defending, also just pace and positioning because of his slowness, I think he lets us down a lot of the time. We've seen it. I mean, come on now. I'm not saying it for fun. Over the last year and a half, he's not been United standard for us. Certainly not a captain anyway. Maybe, I'll tell you what's something that does affect everyone's opinion of Harry, though. He's wearing that captain's armband. Maybe if Solskjaer took that away from him and just gave it to Bruno and did the right thing, to be fair, then you might see Maguire perform a little bit better. You might have a little bit less pressure on him, you know? But yeah, that was a great save by Fabianski a minute ago there. Thanks, Aaron Homeyard lad. He says, smash that like for the pig. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you're just joining us, peeps, hit the like on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Get your thoughts and predictions in for this game. I'm going 3-1 still. His slowness. Well, that's right, Padaping. His slowness. He's gashed. Did I say his slowness? I think I just meant to say his slowness and I stuttered, actually. Maguire is never dropped after playing shit because we don't have other options. Our board let us down. Ollie's captain ruined our title chances. Useless as Lee Cameron. Lee Cameron, how the devil are you? I mean, I kind of agree with you. I think if we'd have had a better centre-back option this season, even just one other player who could be solid in coming and have that experience, then we'd be more in the position where we could be realistically challenging for the title this season. We have been let down by our defence this year. It's not really the rest of this side. You look at the attackers, Cavani and Rashi and Martial and Greenwood and Bruno. These guys, they've been doing some good bits. Unfortunately, we are getting let down by the defenders week in, week out. Brady Smith says, "Facts, pig." I think Slabby's all right, but don't take him out for a drink, says Stefan Antonio. Yeah, don't go to a party island in Greece with him. No, he's going to get you in a bit of trouble. Great ball over to Mason Greenwood there. It's touched, though, to bring it down. It's just a little bit heavy. And it's gone out now. It's going to be a corner for Manchester United here. Brady Smith said 3-1 as well. Good lad. Get in, 3-1. Yeah, I mean, look, we'll see. It's been a slow start here. We'll see if we can actually get a few goals scored tonight, because at the moment it's not looking too great. By the way, I might have a half-time shave, guys. Look at the state of that. Should I shave my beard off live on camera? Maybe I should shave the hair off. Tell you what, if United win 9-0 again, I'm doing a head shave. That's a good point, Rincon. He says if we can just get a really good partner for him, man, watch Maguire will be levels better. It's a good point. Every defender needs a good partner. That's so true. I mean, but I don't know. You make a good point. I mean, if he had like Rio Ferdinand next to him, of course we're going to have a much better defensive partnership. That's just facts. So you are right in what you're saying. And somebody who would compliment him as well, because we know Slabby's very slow. I've always liked him when we've seen Bailly next to him most, who's got that physicality and that pace and that ability to win it in the air as well. See, that's what I like about Bailly. He's physical, he's quick, but he's good in the air, he's strong, he's a good defender. Whereas Lindelof, he's great on the ball, great passer, but he lacks stuff when it comes to things like physicality in the aerial battles department and all that kind of thing. And just judgment in the air. So Lindelof's not a good foil for him. He's not got the pace, he's not got the physicality needed to be a partner for Maguire. I agree with that one. But, if I had it my way, I'd just start again with the centre-backs. I really would. I hate to say it, but I would. I would just get 2 centre-backs in and I'd start again. I really don't like Maguire. I'm sorry to say it. He's our captain, I know. I want to get behind him. I want to give him a chance. I just seen too much mediocrity from him for too long. And I don't accept that level of mediocrity at United. Because we shouldn't be accepting of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Schmiegel wins every time, Gungshi, says the Vutinator. Vutinator, how the devil are you doing? Mighty Creeper says, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Fair enough, Mighty Creeper, I'm pleased about that. Neil Duffin says, pig, get the cat and the sour cream. Get the cat and the sour cream. No need to shave the fluff. Get the cat and the sour cream. I'm so confused as to what that comment means, to be honest with you, Neil Duffin. I really am. Very, very confused. G-Wolf United says, give him another chance. He come good, pig. Just be patient with him, please. Fair enough. Well, you're giving him enough chance for both of us. Me, personally, I'm not going to give him another chance, mate. That's it. I'm done with Maguire, personally. Honestly. This isn't just 1 or 2 games that I've seen from him. He's been in for a year and a half now, guys. Over a year and a half. And if we're being honest, 30% of the time, he's not good enough. 30% of the time, he's making gaffes. He's all over the place. Yeah, the other 70% of the time, he's class. That's good. Nice. We should be. We're always coming up against teams we're better than. Of course we should be able to do that. But when it comes to the big games, the big moments, he's error-prone, man. We threw that game against Everton away the other day. Largely, a couple of the incidents of the goals were down to Slabby Maguire. And he's our captain, man. You can't tell me... Oh, shit! Great bit of defending there by... Who was that coming in there? Lindelof, was it? Oh, no, it was Tellez. Tellez, you see? See what I mean? Tellez has to go and cover the centre-back position because Slabby's so slow. He's all over the fucking gaff. If Bailly was only a reliable option, I think he's like the Black Village. I love him. Our title challenge would be on because our attack is insane. There you go, Lee Cameron. If he had the abilities to stay fit for the season, then yes, he could be like that vintage type player for us. Yeah, hello, it's me, says Maguire played everyone on side for the third goal. Yeah, and the first goal as well was, people blame David De Gea for that first goal, which, yeah, he should have done better palming that one away. But the only reason that ball came in is because Maguire's so damn slow, he couldn't deal with it. I mean, I'm faster than fucking Harry Maguire. I tell you what, I think I'd do him in a foot race, mate, and I'm fat as fuck. Here's Rashford through one goal. Oh, he takes a pass, one pass, two. Donny keeps it alive. Donny over to the left. Martial now on the ball, just in the edge of the area on the left side here. Fred on the ball then. Hello, Aaron Bainbridge. How you doing, you legend? What's going on? Yes, I think Ahmad Diallo will come on the pitch. Brady Smith later on in the game. We might get the last 20 minutes or something like that. Brady says, Pig, don't put yourself down, mate. I'm not putting myself down, mate. I'm just stating facts. I'm podgy and I'm quicker than Harry Maguire. Thank you, K Slater. Mohammed Zain Gamer. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Says, good video. Get in there, OP Dragon. How you doing, you legends? Look at all you legends getting in here. 10 minutes away till half-time, everyone. Thanks for joining us and watching the game along with me. Appreciate the hell out of you all. Yeah, they're trying to hit us on the break with their slow defenders. West Ham are shite, aren't they? I'm sorry to say, but, say what you want about Man United. And, of course, West Ham maybe have to play this sort of style to try and nullify us, to try and hit us on the counter, to try and steal something from a set piece when it comes, But they are shite, aren't they? And actually, they're good this season. They're 6th in the league. David Moyes, he's doing a good job with West Ham. But let's be honest now, the style of play that they have put out in this game so far, it's mundane as fuck. It's really not easy for Solskjaer and United a lot of the times this season. It seems like football's got to the point these days where rather than two teams coming together to battle it out for who wins, it's usually the lesser team just sits back all the time. It reminds me of Italian football in the 90s. Don't get me wrong, Italian football in the 90s was amazing. But it wasn't the most, it wasn't the most goals, wasn't the most attacking of football, was it? It kind of just feels like that these days. Premier League, don't know, I say that, we just scored 9 past Southampton, so maybe I'm talking shite. Here's the ball in from West Ham. It's all shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's kept alive. Nice. Oh, hang on, there's a coming together of heads in the United's area here, And the referee, the budget Poundland Andres Iniesta official, is going to come and see what's happened there. But it looks like Tony Martial is holding his head. He's had a coming together with a West Ham player. He's gone up. He's got his eyes well on the ball. Oh, yes. Very good defending by Martial. And do you know what? Martial's been fouled there. He's had his head completely bashed in there. Good defending. Martial's got his eyes on the prize. That must have hurt, man. Oh, that must have seriously hurt. But a very, very good header away by Martial. Martial doesn't look good, says Berber. He's had a good clearance by him there. Martial in a bad way. Yeah, he's just had his freaking head literally, he's just been nutted on this cranium really badly, like in the side of the head, really vulnerable. That has to hurt. Giannis says, for Green Man, Ollie should do something. I think Cavani time already. Good shout, Brady Smith. I kind of like it as well. I think what Cavani offers a team is more than Martial. Yes, it'll be a free kick to us there, Mohammed. Yeah, definitely Martial fouled there. G-Wall says Martial's going off. Armand time. Interesting. I wonder if he'll bring on Cavani or Armand Diallo there. It's a very interesting idea. Budget pound on. Oh my fucking God, Stephen Harringtonio. Don't you reckon, though, that referee looks like a proper budget pound version of Andres Iniesta? Mohammed says, Ahmad Diallo and Cavani, please. Get in there, Devil of Red says, he's okay. Yes, he looks fine. He just, he's going to have a bit of a headache. I hate that feeling when when you get knock on the head and you get a headache. Oh, I hate that. When you feel a bit sick. Ugh. Always remember my brother once when we were kids DDTing me on the concrete floor once. What a lump, says Birmingham Pike and Carp Angler. Hello. Hello, it's me, says, I'd be throwing punches at Martial if he didn't win that ball. I wouldn't let him on the coach. Legend Rushmano, thank you, mate. He says, subscribe to the channel. Much love, man. Over 150 you legends in here right now. Thanks for joining us, peeps. Martial and Diop just are coming together there. They just have a little embrace of hands on the sidelines there. And say no hard feelings. Well done, Tony. Absolutely, Primot. Marcio, well done. Absolutely. Good bit of defending. He's got his head up and carried on there. No nonsense. Brady Smith, yeah, just feel very dizzy pig. Happens to me all the time. Yeah, I hate it. Hey, how's life? It's going not too bad. Thank you very much for asking, Zach Attack. What's going on with you, lad? Bada Bing says, on field, tell Marcio stay down. That way, Cavani on. Mighty Creeper says, Slabby Maguire. He's never on fire. Man United chose wrong buyer. He can't take crossfire. The wrong man to hire. Could have bought Eric Dyer. Bloody hell, mate. Fair play to you. Love the rhymes. Yeah, I don't know about Eric Dyer that day, to be honest. I think I'd rather have Slabby than even Eric Dyer, to be fair. Hey, Zayn Miyasi. He says, according to papers, Calvert-Lewis to Arsenal in the summer. You see, I can believe that one, Zayn, to be fair. Calvert-Lewis, some unknown player we've never heard of going to Arsenal. That I can believe, actually, Zayn. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, though, similar name. Yeah, no, I don't see him going to Arsenal. But Calvert-Lewis, though, some unknown melt. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that happening, Zayn. Who's Calvert-Lewis, then? Does he play for Accrington Stanley or something? That's a good signing for Arsenal, that one. Yes, Marco Royce says, does he mean Calvert-Lewin? I think he does mean Calvert-Lewin, yes. I'm just being truculent. Zayn, fair play to you, lad. Look, man. Yeah, do you know what? That's actually one of those that I could see happening. I could actually see that happening, mate. If Arsenal finished in Europa League spots and Everton do as well, Arsenal, historically anyway, maybe they are a bigger club, obviously. Maybe they could prize away a player like Dominic Calvert-Lewin. See, something like that actually kind of makes semi-sense there, Zayn. I get you on that one. But, oh, ball over the top to, Rashford just unable to find his foot in there. The keeper's got to it. Fabianski comes and plucks it out of the sky. De Niro says, who the fuck is that guy? They can't, I'm going for 3-1, guys. They call me Mystic Pig because I predict these things. Kettering Town says Gungshi. Yes, absolutely. Calvert-Lewis, the next French phenom, says Ruddy Can't Game. Calvert, pronounced Calvert, don't you know? Calvert-Louise. OP Dragon says Zayn legend, yeah. No, I could actually see that one happen. I'm not going to lie on that one. I genuinely think, that's actually almost feasible. Saint Miyasi with another £5 super chat. He says, we have won league 13 times. Okay, yeah, that's true. Fair play. It's a good, like I say, historically, Arsenal's a good club. But hang on a second. Can you answer me this, Zane? You don't have to answer me because I already know, actually. When was the last time Arsenal did win the league, though? I mean, when was the last time Arsenal were even sort of competitive for the league? When was the last time Arsenal, were competitive for the top four? I just think they're a little bit, they're in a transitional period, Arsenal, aren't they? They're in a rebuilding job. If they're not careful, though, they're going to become Liverpool, They already almost have. Think about it. They've not won the league since, I believe, 2004. Well, I hate to tell you guys, but it's 2021 now. That means they haven't won jack shit in the league for 17 years. I mean, that's a long time. That's not just like a little blip. That's not like United 7 years. That's double, my friends. It's more than double. So, I don't know about that one. To be honest with you, I don't really see that happening again anytime soon. He said, well, no, he says we have won the league 30 times. You can't argue with facts. Arsenal, one of the biggest clubs in England, historically, but not currently. Rushmano with a £5 super chat. Thank you, Rushmano. Get in there. Hang on a second. West Ham just coming down the right-hand side. They feel like they've got a little bit of a belief about them all of a sudden. First attack, they've really tried. West Ham are shite. This is classic David Moyes. By the way, I think it's the anniversary of the day. I saw this 7 years ago today or something. We played Fulham and we had 88 crosses into the box and we drew 2-2. Who remembers that game? I remember that game. I remember doing a reaction to that game. And 88 crosses, no, and we drew 2-2 against Fulham. It was fucking ridiculous. Actually, no, was that against Louis? Was that Louis managing? Maybe that was Louis manager. I think I've got my brain mixed up. I think that was Louis van Gaal, who was the manager, actually. I think it was. Anyway, Rush Monis says, according to papers, Calvert-Lewin is not going to cash-strapped mid-table Arsenal. Cash-strapped mid-table Arsenal, exactly. Oh, look at that. Foul on Donny van den Beek. What's he doing? Oh, no, we're just coming out. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, I agree with you. Hello, it's me. The ref should give a yellow for that. Donny's just trying to take a throw, and somebody's come in and just pushed him out of the pitch. Gungshi says, I remember, Pig. I remember too. 2-2 was a David Moyes match. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's right. G-Will says Van Gaal was manager. Gungshi says it was Moyes. I'm so confused. Was it Moyes or was it Van Gaal? It's, the memory, it's those two managers really stick out for me as playing like proper sidey, passy, crossy, horrible, gashy football, in particular. But Louis van Gaal slowed it down and took it to a next level even still. But yeah, Moyes versus Fulham, says Gungshi. Absolutely, yeah. I thought it was Moyes. It's tough though. I did the same as you, G-Will. For a second, I thought, hang on a sec. Was that under Louis? But it was the Moisey game, right? Gashley had 87 of them, says Primot. Ratface Bamiyang says, Flying Pig, why is Saliba such an idiot? Do you know what? I don't know what the fuck's I still don't know entirely what's happened with that. Somebody sent me a video last night. I don't know what the fuck's he doing, mate. To be honest, it's all messed up, dude. I have no idea. What the fuck's he doing? Alex Rincon says it was Moyes period, says Social 99. Richie Marsh says, can I get a Scooby? Laggy? Scooby sex? I want my players to be horny, says Hello, it's me. Yes, you see, the thing about Louis van Gaal, he's a United manager. He likes his players to be, horny. He doesn't want them to have extramarital relations the night before a big game. And he likes Chris Smalldong to have big dong. And like to call him Mike Big Dong. Yes, Gungshi. Moyes had a PhD in advanced goblinry. I agree. Oh, I missed a super chat from Zayn Miassi, did I? Sorry, thank you very much. Henry King, how the devil are you doing, Henry King? Sorry, Zayn Miassi. I apologise, man. I apologise. Zayn Miassi, thank you so much for getting in with the support and the super chats, man. Honestly, I really appreciate it. He says, Pig, since Fergie left, we have finished higher than you more times. So we've been better than you since Fergie left. Hey, to be honest with you, Saint lad, I mean, look, I don't know if that's true. You haven't even finished second once. We finished second at least one of those years. We won a major European trophy. When's the last time Arsenal won a major European trophy? Oh, no, wait. When's the last time so it depends what you mean. Okay, you got a couple of interesting points there, but you're talking about United that was managed at one point by Moyes and then Van Gaal. You talk about the worst period of our history since the 80s. So yeah, fair enough then, and we're still right now after just a few years of oh, look at that! Oh, what a bit of play by Mason Greenwood! It's the ode to Dimitar Berbatov! Oh my goodness me, did you see that from Mason? He's fucking done him there, guys. Unfortunately, it's gone to nothing, but wow, what a piece of skill by Mason. It's very similar to that Berber spin, that Berbatov spin, just to keep it into the byline. I fucking love that from Mason Greenwood there. Did you see that? Thank you, Freezefire 2004. Much love. Dre Max says it's clear this team isn't coached in attacking or style of play. When individual talent is missing, you don't see fluent football. Interesting comment, but what about West Ham just sitting back with all their numbers behind the ball, not attacking us whatsoever and making it difficult for us? I hear you, but it was, it's always difficult to break down numbers like this. And you have to remember, West Ham are a good team at the moment. They're 6th in the league. They're a good team. They frustrate teams. They pick up points. This is what they do to teams. So, we'll see. Neil Dolphin says, Pig, Arsenal have won the Banter League every season. That's true. Very true. The Phenomenal One says, what's your prediction for this match? I did predict 3-1 at the start of the game. I'm going to go for it. Oh, look at David Moyes having a jog in. He's not fucking happy, is he? Look at that. David Moyes, he's getting his goblin on. Hey, Rushmana says we've got 129 likes. Everyone, do us a massive favour and smash the like on the video. That would give us a boost up there in the rankings on YouTube and help us out. If you haven't hit the like yet, please do smash that thumbs up button and leave a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to 150 big ones. Mohammed Zain Gamer, great video. Just called Thogden can be on your current prediction video. What does that mean? What does that mean? Thank you very much for getting in here, though, mate. Gungshi says, Zayn hitting that wacky backyard tonight. Who can blame him? White Wolf says, West Ham sitting back like it's easy like Sunday morning. Well, this is it. United have to do better when we come up against teams like this that sit back. You know, we do. We've got to be able to penetrate them and cut them open. I think that's what we're lacking right now. And that was a good comment from the previous commenter who said, like, you know, the individuals, Dre Mack, who I think it was, who said basically the individuals, if they don't turn up or we've not got the certain key players on there, there's no real ideas in the tactics. It's just a valid point because you look at that first 45 minutes, there was no real good style or ability to penetrate them in the final third whatsoever. So I understand where he's coming from, but I also think West Ham played their part in that majorly as well by just being very negative and sitting back. West Ham, after a smash and grab, exactly casing, very, very tight at the back there. Very, very tight. I agree, Jarvis Cocker, and how you doing says Maguire and Lindelof is a mistake waiting to happen. Yep, definitely. Starbug UK says, how do we break West Ham down? If I had an hammer in the morning. Fernando Villa, West Ham's formation is the same as some bowling pins. Yeah, well, that's it. We need to get them with that 11-10 split, don't we? Piano Girl says, West Ham playing dirty. Don't like that. Ratface says, Meadow, he filmed his mate spanking the monkey in the dressing room. That's obscene, isn't it? Steve Buckley says, Pig, that was absolutely rubbish. Take Fred off. He's having a nightmare of a game. Need Bruno on, start of second half. Yeah, I hear you, Steve. We need something to be able to unlock them. Donny van der Beek's not really been that impressive for me so far in this game. But nobody has. Donny's had one decent attempt on goal. That's about all we've really done this half. You know, Teller's put a good ball into Donny. His shot was a little bit wayward. I mean, I don't know, actually. He's done okay. He's done okay. But the point is we haven't penetrated them or cut them over, to be fair. MC8 said, I think it's been a good half. Yeah, you've got to leave Donny on, though. I can't bring Bruno on for Donny at half time, man. You've got to give Donny a bit more time to try and influence this game, you know. You can't be bringing Bruno on at half time right now in this one. That's just a complete kick to the bollocks to Donny, isn't it? Hey there, Igor. How you doing, Igor Kainerzev? Hello, mate. Great to see you, lad. What's happening, dude? Get in. One of the channel member legends getting in from Russia, I think. You're a legend, Igor. Kevin Pagas. Ramos is very close to move to Man United. Well, that'd be sick, Kevin Pagas, if we bring him in. That's exactly what we need for a season or two. Dan Tay says, well, that was a bit of a head scratcher. Get Ahmad on. Inject some pace in behind. Definitely. I'm looking like, I think Ahmad Diallo, this is what I'm talking about here. Remember Ronaldo's first performance against Bolton? Bring him on. Watch him go out there and cut him open. That's exactly what we need right now. We need somebody out there who's playing with a little bit of fearlessness, who's just going out there, you know, and just playing raw. Ooh, baby, we like it raw. I agree, Gunshi. Get Cavani on. That's the penetration we need, yeah. As much as I love Tony Martial, he doesn't offer us as much to the team as Cavani does. Rupert Meadow, what's going on? Hey, Eddie O2, lad. He says, I want to see Ahmad Diallo and Bruno already, to be honest. Boring half. Definitely a boring half. Yeah. It's a shame we don't look as good of a team when we've not got Bruno in there. It has to be said. I mean, it makes sense. He's one of the best players in the league. But yeah. Young, she says, get Cavani on. Yeah, Rajon said, if Ramos come, we would have a tight defence. I agree, man. That's exactly what we're missing. Somebody ready-made who's a leader, who's a fighter, who's a winner. 100%. Balls to that pig. He's not getting minutes, so he's going to be rusty, says Bell69. Well, that's a great point. Great point. He's not going to be match sharp, match fit. Neil Duffin says, Fred's passing his shine. Listen, I'm not going to hear any more badness about Fred, okay? How consistent has Fred been this season for us? He's one of the most consistent performers in our team. His main job is not the pass master of the team. His main job is to free up the supposed pass masters in this team. His job's to be that defensive cog, so to speak. Now, I know, obviously, in this game, that's slightly different because we do have two... we've got Matic and Fred, but effectively those guys are on there to try and free up the likes of Rashford, Van der Beek, Greenwood, Martial to go and do the business. So, but yes, this is a bit of an underperformance at the moment. De Niro, totally agree. We do need a proper CDM. You know, I'd love Wilfred and Didi, but we're too much bottle merchants to go and get him in the window, I'm afraid. I mean, just don't you guys think it's a disgrace that we've actually gone this whole January without truly strengthening? I think that's really bad. From where we were, it just shows a massive lack of ambition from our owners and the board. Jarvis says, we're easy to defend against because we need two holding midfielders to babysit our crap centre-backs. That's a very, very good point. The Cake Cadet with a £2 super chat says, Donny has done nothing again, Mr. Piglet. I know, mate. Look, I mean, you know, he's had one chance, which hit a defender there. He's not influencing the game like Bruno Fernandes usually does. Look at this Greenwood skill, guys. Oh, look at that. It's Berbatov-esque, guys. Can we just... Who saw that? Can we get a 69 in the live chat just to appreciate that bit of skill by Mason Greenwood? I mean, that was like Berbatov's little Berber spin back in the day, wasn't it? Look at that. He's literally learned that from Dimitar. He's learned that straight out of Dimitar's playbook, man. That was sick. Mason Greenwood, man. He's got some talent, this kid, eh? We bought Phil Jones again, says Neil Duff, and the Cake Cadet loved it. OP Dragons loving it. The Vutinators loving it. Mad Animal says our defense is okay when they concentrate. Gungshi says lack of transfers is a kick in the balls to the fans and Ollie. Definitely. Ollie actually had us top at the start of the window. Like, if you want to consolidate and back the manager, that's the time to do it. Show some faith in him now. He's got you up there, ready, challenging. Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. 69 saw it on TV. Nice one, Aaron. You're right, Pig. Not signing anyone in January does show a lack of ambition. It does. I can understand them not wanting to go mad in the summer. Let's say they weren't 100% backing Solskjaer. They weren't sure if they were going to... They're not going to give somebody they're not sure about for the long-term future if you had hundreds of millions to spend. So he signed Tellers. He signed Donny. He signed Cavani. But we didn't get the centre-back or the CDM or the right winger that we needed in that window. So I was expecting, after the start that he had to the season to the point where we could challenge for the title, I was expecting at least somebody coming in January to bolster our options, to strengthen the plight for Ollie. But no, the board showed a blatant lack of ambition yet again. They are more bothered about winning that stupid Mega Bowl or whatever it's called. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's so frustrating. Right, okay, I'm just going to have a couple of cheeky little cigarello tokes here, my friends. Just going to take that off for a second. I'm still here talking. Get your thoughts and opinions in, my friends, about the first half in that game. Let me know what you thought about it. 181 of you legends in here right now. Do us a massive favour. Smash that like button on the stream. That will help us out and give it a share. Thank you, guys. Oh, my goodness. The team is going to get a top player to leave in the January window. What team is going to let a top player leave? I mean, that's... To be fair, G-Wolf, how about every team ever, G-Wolf? You know what I mean? And it doesn't... Okay, fair enough. I know what you're saying. People don't like to lose players in January. But we've signed a shit ton of... We signed Juan Mata in January. Vidic in January. You know, lots of players. There's lots of occasion. I'll tell you what team wants to let a player go in January, G-Wolf. One that wants a good bit of a payday. And sorry to say, there were players available we could have gone and paid for. We might have to pay a little bit more, but we could have got them. It's a blatant lack of ambition. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes we got in fucking January. Do you know what I mean? So, come on. I mean, he's the best player we've had for a year, so how about Bruno? Right, okay then. Bruno came in Jan, says, hello, it's me. There you go. So, yeah, no, I know what you're saying, G-Wolf. It's harder to get players in January. It is, but... Especially during a COVID year. Like, nobody's wanting to sell their players right now because it's hard to sign players, like you say. But if United were prepared to pay the money, we could have easily got the job done. De Niro, Varane, United, I'd take him 100%. I don't think it's that realistic, though. But I would take him. Bader Bain says, wasn't Van der Sar talked about as director of football? Yeah, he was, and he really should be. That's exactly what that would be the main signing that we could make. That'd be the biggest signing we can make. Ramos would get sent off each week. I mean, it's a fair point. He's got dodgy disciplinary record. He gets sent off a lot. He's hot-headed, but he's a leader. He does a lot for your team, and I like the fact he's a fighter and he and he's aggressive out there. I like that. I actually don't mind that. And half the time he's getting sent off for the good of the team as well. United Extra thinks that Tellez has been the best player in that half. That's a decent chat. Who do you guys think has looked good in that first half so far? I mean, Greenwood's looked lively. It's just not really happened for United today. We've looked pretty shoddy in that game. Haven't really got going, unable to create. It's tough to break West Ham down with all their numbers behind the ball, though. Great shout, Janice Faraclis. I really hope we get Alaba, he says. Most technical centre-back in the world. Young also, absolutely. 28 years old. Prime years ahead of him, man. That's exactly who we should get. But we won't. Ramos can also score. Yes, they are, Dan. You're right. Yeah, you're right. ZX Flame says Tellez. Yeah, Tellez has looked decent. Maguire says G-Wolf. G-Wolf United. You what? Maguire hasn't even had anything to do. G-Wolf, you love Maguire, don't you? Glazers might sell United now the Bucks won the Super Bowl. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, that would be the best outcome, wouldn't it, if they sold up? Aaron Homeyard says, Tony. Yeah, Tony's not done too bad, I suppose. Mad Animal, thank you for the £2 super chat, Mad Animal. Much love, mate. That's very, very nice of you, mate. He says, no point in director of football if Glazers don't give money to us. Good point. That's it. It would have to be a true director of football where they have true freedom in the role and just pretty much have a big budget every year and they can do whatever they want with that in terms of spending it on recruitment, networking, transfers. That's the problem with a director of football United. They wouldn't have the creative freedom that they would need to do the job, unfortunately. Rincon coming in here with the bomb. He says, I just don't think Marcio's a 9 or good enough for United. There, I said it. And it sucks because I love Marcio. I want him to work out so bad, but I'm just not seeing it. He's a funny one, isn't he, Rincon? I mean, that performance when he came on the other week in the second half, I was saying just before he scored 2 classic centre-forward goals that he's not cut out to be a centre-forward, and then he goes and shows brilliant class to hold off the defender, brilliant bit of centre-forward play, and smash one in the back of the net. So I think it's the same old story we've been saying about for years with Tony. He's just inconsistent. He's just not regularly a performer enough, Harvey Lee High, it's got to be Bruno Fernandes, doesn't it, lad? Sorry, FSV freestylers, he said, read last week. Let me go up and see what you said. He comments and he says, we need Bruno on. Van der Beek isn't making the runs. No spark on him, no runs. Bruno makes the runs and has sparked that midfield. You got to feel a bit tough for Donny right now, guys, you do. Smash a love heart in there for Donny. He's not had any game time, man. It's difficult when you're coming into a side. But then again, if you do want to get some game time, you've got to take your chances when you get them. You've got to perform. De Niro 868. I couldn't agree more. Like Lindelof and Maguire, they don't work together. They might. I've said this before. They work with other partnerships, such as Bailly and Maguire together, or even Lindelof in a back three with Luke Shaw. Might make sense. But right now, no. That partnership is proven to be not good enough for United. You're right, Devil of Red. The Glazers don't spend money, they borrow it. You're right. It's a disgrace that they even own this football club for the way they bought it. Pig break, Smoky Bacon. Hey, Stay Clint, man. How the hell are you, mate? Great to see you, Stay Clint. What's going on, lad? Yes. Everyone, thanks for getting in. Get your new halftime score predictions in. What score do you think is... Oh, shit, I've still got the timer running as well. What score do you think it's going to be come the second half? The end of the second half? Or actually... Let's hope there's no bloody extra time and shit like that. Yeah, Stay Clint with a smiley face. It's great to see you, man. Eddie O2 says, yeah, I think Ollie should change the 4-2-3-1 sometimes. Bruno and Van der Beek should be tried together. Great shout, Eddie O2. I don't see why you can't have a holding midfield alongside Donny in a midfield too, and then Bruno in front. I don't get that. If you can still play the 4-2-3-1, but with Donny, we haven't even really tried it. Okay, so it thinks that Fefus Free Freestyler says 3-0, Stay Clint 2-0, De Niro 1-0, Martial, Scujo 1-0, 2-1 says Eddie, 1-0 says Bada Bing. Yeah, it will only be worse now Tampa won the Super Bowl, says Bell 601. Sickening, man. Donny off, McTominay on. Wow, okay. Interesting. Yeah, well, fair enough, the kick there. I mean, I don't know just yet. You've got to give Donny a little bit more time to... try and create a spark out there. But I hear you, man. I mean, look, it's not looking great. Yeah, nice one, Eddie. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a try. Even a 4-3-3, we could make work with these players we've got at our disposal. Right, let me put my face cam back on, peeps. Man, I need to have a shave, mate. Seriously, this is shoddy looking. Oh, mate, look at that. Oh, I need to definitely trim this up, mate. This is looking... subpar. No, it's okay, sweet. Let me get this. Gary Lineker. How old is Gary Lineker's old as Fook, by the way, mate? He's crazy, isn't he? He's like 6. How old is he? He turned 60 the other day, didn't he? He's looking decent, I reckon. Grow the beard, Piggy, says Alex Rincon. Hey, fair play. I love this game. He says, all I want is pigs, big fat pigs for my slap on pork Sunday roast. I love this game. McTominay makes driving runs into the box. Yeah. A little bit disappointed so far with the general first half performance. You've got to say, it was a shite display in terms of penetration. Like, it's always difficult when you're coming up against a team that sits back like that, but we've got to do better in terms of, this is United. We've got to be able to cut them open. We haven't done that yet. Lamb chops for the win, says OP Dragon. It's snowing all up in Old Trafford at the moment here. It is cold as fuck outside, isn't it, lads and lasses? Ollie Solskjaer looks like he needs a hot water bottle, man. Eddie Otis says, grow a Leonidas beard, Biggie. That's a great shout. This is Sparta! Yeah, I'm a barbarian, Primot. Something like that. West Ham will punish us if we go gung-ho attack. I mean, we do have the defenders to leave us vulnerable. That's the issue. But yeah. Rashi to score, says Steve-O. That'd be pretty tasty. Man, how short are these officials, by the way? They're tiny. Oh. Are there any subs, FS freestylers? I will let you know as soon as I know. Glad he kept Donny on. Yep, let's see. I don't know if there has been any subs. Cavani's still not on. I don't think there has been any changes right now. Yes, Bada Bing says, this is United. Thank you, I love this game. Says, good to see your channel's growing just like a pig should. Thank you, I love this game, mate. Yeah, on our way to 40,000 subscribers, lads and lasses. Do us a favour if you're new, smash the subscribe. We do watch songs for every United game. Also, smash the like on the video. That will help us out and give us a boost up. How many likes we got on the video now? The Cake Cadet says, I really want Bruno on, but he deserves a rest. And McTominay is lively, he has a great engine and gets about the pitch. Yes, I mean, yes, so we need to change something in midfield at some point in the next... well, we'll see how we start this second half, but I agree, that if it continues for 10 or 15 minutes like it did in the first half, where there's just a lack of creation, we've got to change something up in the personnel in midfield there. Gungshi, he says, Pig, your opinion on Phil Jones, please. Boneless Gurner or solid citizen? I love that for Solskjaer. He said he's a solid citizen. That's about all he is, mate. He pays his taxes. He doesn't fight police, Other than that, he's shite, though. But yes, as far as a citizen goes, he's a pretty solid citizen. But as a footballer, I think his days are gone at United. His days are gone. I know Solskjaer said he's a good member of the squad. He wants to get him back in there. But Rushmano said yesterday, it's a shop window type situation. We just want to get rid. That's all it is. He's only going to get any game time between now and the end of the season, so we can get rid. But then, like I said also yesterday, if you put Phil Jones in the shop window, you're likely to get people walking straight past. You know what I mean? Like Phil Jones in the shop window, that's a bold move, man. If I was in charge of a display of a major department store, I don't think I'd be going with Phil Jones in the shop window, just saying, unless I had a special 50% off on gurning products that month, in which case I could understand it. Okay, here we go then, lads and lasses. It is the second half. It's underway. Manchester United, get us going. Victor Lindelof on the ball. Yeah, Devil of Red says, Gungshi, boneless Gurner. Let's have a vote in the live chat. Is Phil Jones a great citizen or a boneless Gurner? Rincon says, League One is Jones level. His body can't handle the elite level anymore, in my opinion. He seems to just, he had surgery, didn't he, in summer, but he's constantly in and out the side with injuries. The thing is, what Sir Alex Ferguson said back in the day, who remembers that interview with Sir Alex after one game, where he said, in regards to Phil Jones, he said, that lad Phil Jones, he could be the best player that this club's ever produced or ever had. That's literally what he said after one game. But at the time when we signed him, 18 years of age or whatnot, however old he was, from Blackburn, he did look mint for us to begin with. I think he's just been hampered with a lot of injury issues and confidence issues over the years. It's understandable. Rashford on the ball, wins it, keeps it. Oh, it's given away there. West Ham get it back. Yeah, he's a no-bones Gurner, says Harvey Lee. Hi. Hello, it's me, says 1 and 2. Both says exclusive. How you doing, exclusive? Yeah. Said he was the next Duncan Edwards, for fuck's sake, says Alex Freakon. Well, you can't get them all right, can you? You can't get them all right. Even the great Sir Alex made a couple of dodgy sign-ins and a couple of dodgy predictions. That's football, though. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. There's been plenty of player over the year as well that maybe at the start of their careers you thought, not so sure if they're going to really make it. And then a couple of years go by and they get that experience, they get that maturity, they develop, and all of a sudden they're a fantastic player. A lot of players, develop at different times as well. Not like people get on Rashford, but to me, Rashford's still ridiculously young. Like, he's got enough about him to be a top-class player in the future, like proper top class. He's already great in my opinion. But there's certain players, that United have had over the years that they just don't, they're not going to live up to it. But then other players, they come in and they improve significantly over the years. People like, for instance, who springs to mind? Raheem Sterling, for instance. Raheem Sterling at one point I thought was a proper headless chicken. But he's actually turned into a good player. That's a good example. Zayn Miyasi with a £5 super chat. Super chat. Super Zayn Miyasi. Cheers, dude. Lindelof just involved in a little bit of an instant there. Yarmolenko goes down. Lindelof didn't touch him. Zayn Miyasi says, Pig, it shows when Bruno isn't playing. You can't create chances. I mean, Zayn, this game cannot disagree with you, mate. To be fair, this game's sort of showing that right now. And to a degree, you're right. I mean, it's always going to be a loss when you lose the best player in the league, or one of the best players in the league. My opinion, is the best player in the league right now over the last year. So when you lose that player out of your team, of course you're going to lose something. But it's a fair point you make, Zane. It is actually a fair point. Like, I can't really say that that's not the case because he's such a big player for us. But that's like saying, back in the day, Arsenal, if they didn't have Thierry Henry's prime playing, they'd lose something. Of course they would, because just whoever you got in there is just not good enough compared. Oh my goodness me, Tellez with a ridiculously dangerous challenge there on Fredericks. Holy shit. He's almost literally push-kicked him studs up in the face, dude. Do you know what? He's quite lucky there, Tellez. Quite lucky there, Tellez, because that was dodgy. If he'd have made any connection there with the player, that would have been a red card. Hey, Kurt, Man United's back. Great to see you. Oh, shit. United with a chance here. Go on then, lad. Tony Martial. Anyway, pulls out here. I'm going to say, Vutinated Damien, it's snowing in Manchester. Yeah, look at that. It's coming down. Pretty sweet there. Pretty sweet. I kind of miss the days, actually, a little bit when we used to have, those ridiculously snow-covered pitches where they had to use the orange footballs and stuff like that. I kind of miss those days. I know it still happens down in the lower leagues. It doesn't happen with the maintenance of the ground and the groundsmen these days are so good, and the drainage and also the undersoil heating and shit like that they have. So you don't really see that top level these days. But I miss those days when you have just a completely crazy snowy pitch. You can't see anything, and there's an orange football. You're right. It's cold as Fook, Eddie O2. How hard is that ground out there right now? That's what I'm thinking. G-Will says, nowhere near him. Brilliant challenge. It was a little bit on the dangerous side. Definitely a bit dangerous. This weather's not going to help this already cold game. Stefan says, Fergie was on the whiskey that day he made his comment about Phil the Legend Jones. Oh, man. You got to love... I miss Fergie so much. He was such a legend, man. Like some of the post-match interviews. I love the fact that he refused to give the BBC an interview for fucking years because of something that they... I can't remember what it was now, but he just refused to give them an interview for years. Fucking legend. And also, like, who remembers that? The Robin Van Persie one when... God, who was it now? Was it Swansea? Yeah, I think it was... what's his face for Swansea, the Welsh centre-back? Shit, man. Why has his name gone out of my head? But anyway, he kicked the football into Robin Van Persie back of his head. Who remembers that? And then afterwards he says, he could have been killed. I suppose he could have been. That's a classic interview, that one. He could have been killed. Oh, man. Williams, yes, Ashley Williams. That's it, Berber. Good man. Ashley Williams, yeah. Gungshi says, Pig doesn't want my pocket money in his piggy bank. What's going on, Gungshi? Have you sent a PayPal, have you? I'm so sorry, mate. Hang on. Sorry, dude. You freaking hero, Gungshi. Let me go and check this out. I apologise, mate. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gungshi. He's only going to send 15 bones over, mate. Gungshi, you know what you are, my son. You're a fucking legend, man. Thank you very much for the generosity there, dude, and the support on the channel, mate. Appreciate it, man. He says, cheeky donatione for the pig. Schmiegel will lay the schmackdown on Gollum. I don't know why I said schmackdown. Schmiegel will lay the schmackdown on Gollum and send him back to his cave in the misty mountains. Come on, United. Gungshi, that's it. Goblin's going down. Gollum's going to smash up Goblin tonight. Send him back to the cave. I like what you said there. Gungshi, what's your new prediction for this half then? I'm not going 3-1 anymore, guys. I know. I'm going 1-0 to United. I know it's a disgrace me changing my my tactics, but or my selection. But there you go. Gungshi, thank you so much for that, mate. You're a hero, mate. 15 bones from Gungshi there. Thank you very, very much. Van Persie, that was hilarious. I know, Gungshi. Hey, we got a super chat. Super chat. Super Rushimano, who comments, problem with Jones is his contract value. To buy it out would cost 15 million, but he's only valued at 3 to 5 million. He must be sold. The only option. Great shout there, Rushmano. Thank you for the £5 super chat, you legend. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. Imagine trying to... Oh, shit, hang on, United got shots, Rashford! Oh, no! How has he missed that one? Oh, he's had a sitter. He's got to do better. Fabianski's come out to him, but he struck it literally right at Fabianski, for fuck's sake. If he'd have just literally put it a foot or two to the left or a foot or two to the right, that is a goal. Rashford, man. Poor finish there. He just seemed to... I don't know, he almost had too much time there. I don't know. Oh, that was shoddy from Rashi there, that finish. Rushmano, thank you very much. Yeah, Phil Jones, that's the thing. Who's going to buy Phil Jones? The only people who are going to buy Phil Jones really are teams that are prepared to, I don't know, that we can work some sort of a deal out where we pay a percentage of their contract, because nobody's going to really buy Phil Jones out for any sort of money and then pay him what he's getting paid at United right now. It's not going to happen. So I think United are going to have to be prepared to take a bit of a loss on Phil Jones, maybe pay 50%, 50%, 30%, whatever of his wages. That's the only realistic way I think that he's going to leave the club. Because he doesn't have to leave the club. He's not going to leave the club for less money just so he can play football. I don't think he seems like that character. Because if I was Phil Jones personally, I'd have been kicking up a right fuss about not playing games. I'd have wanted to leave years ago, to be honest, because he doesn't get games. He doesn't get opportunities. He's some sort of a mean character at the club, and he doesn't get the game. So if he was an ambitious player who wanted to play, then he would be demanding of leaving. You know, Sergio Romero, he's got one season where he's told, you know, you're not going to play. And he's like, I fucking want to leave. You know, I want to go and play. You know, that's it. That's how it is. And he's a backup player, but he still wants games every now and then. Yes, he's a player. He's a professional footballer. Whereas Phil Jones doesn't play and he's happy to do it, it seems. Don't get it. Subs, Ollie, come on, says Devil of Red. Hello, Becky Hope. How's it going? Says, hey, Pig. How's it going, Becky? Great to see you. How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us. I love this game. Says, I ain't going to lie. Really good to see your channels getting super chats and reading other subs comments too. That's love right there. It's good to feel your gratitude to subs. Big up your pig. Thank you so much. I love this game. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I don't, I'm not the kind of guy to just read out super chats. I'll read out all comments from everyone. I appreciate people who send the super chats. It counts for most of my earnings on YouTube. So I'm very grateful to the community that support this show. But at the same time, you're right, mate. But at the same time, I'm still going to read everybody's comments. That will never change. Alex Rincon with a 199 super chat. Thank you, my friend. He comments and says, Van Nistelrooy buries that 10 out of 10 times. Definitely, mate. Definitely. That's it. That's why we need somebody clinical up there. Cavani, in my opinion, would have smashed that as well. But look, Rashford is good, but he's not. Yeah, you have to say about Rashford, he's maybe got more of that Andy Cole clinicality rather than that Ruud van Nistelrooy clinicality. And there's nothing wrong with that. Andy Cole was a tremendous goal scorer, but he certainly needed a lot more chances per goal than Ruud did. But he was still an incredible player, and he gave a lot to the team, and fantastic. But yes, Rashford's just kept it in, has he? Yes, he has. He has kept it in. Tellez down the left. Then here is Matic. Gets his head up looking for that ball in. He's lost it, but he's won it back very well. Here's Donny van der Beek. Pops one off to Tellez on the left. Tellez gets his head up, puts a nice ball in, curling into the danger zone to Mason. But it's cut away there. Good shout, Alex Rincon. Yeah, he's so damn... G-Wolf. What are you talking about, G-Wolf? What? He says Rashford's off now, not bringing nothing to the table at the moment. G-Wolf, have you been smoking the crack pipe again, lad? Did you not see that performance by Rashford 2 games ago where he absolutely fucking bossed it? Was it against the Scousers? I've forgotten which game it was now. But no, you're right. He's been a bit inconsistent, G-Wolf. But how dare you, G-Wolf? How dare you say that about little Marcus Rashford when you're defending Slabby Maguire, who's way more inconsistent than Rashford, dude, and gives a lot less to the team? How very dare you? Mr. K009 says, you good, pig man. How are you? Hey, I'm doing good, K009. What's going on, mate? How are you? Yes. 168 likes. Oh, shit. Nice one. Thanks, everyone who smashed the like. Let's see if we get 200 likes on the stream. Let's be having you. Trashford says, hello, it's me. Slits Gaming. Who's the most underrated player at United, do you think? It's a very good question. Who is the most underrated player at United? I actually think maybe Fred. Oh, hang on a sec. My mouse is fooked. Oh, shit. Oh, what the hell's happened there? Oh, no. Oh, bollocks. Ah, there we go. Okay, nice. We're sorted. We fixed it. I thought I shut down the computer there as well. That would be cash. Could you imagine that? I nearly shut down the computer when I was clicking through that. Exclusive says Jones is a professional gurner. That's why. Hey, we got a £5.49 super chat here from Primot. Thank you so much, Mr. Primot, you fucking hero. Wait a sec, West Ham with a chance in the... Oh my goodness me, it's gone all the way to the back post. Shots on United's goal, blocked away by Lindelof. And it's gone out. Come on, United, wake up, you know. This is not good enough performance from United. If we're not careful, West Ham are going to get one. And I'm not sure if we're really going to be able to penetrate them with the lack of creativity we've shown today. Victor Lindelof holds it up there, gets it out. It's dodgy from Lindelof. What's that about, Lindelof? Come on, dude, better just hoof it out, you twat. He's trying to play it out too clever. He's giving the ball away to West Ham again. And now West Ham have us hemmed in here a little bit. Teller's out to his man. Primot, thank you so much for the $5.99. He says, have a nice sandwich. Thank you so much, Primot, mate. You're a fucking legend, mate. Feeding the piggy. Dude, he's not just supporting the piggy emotionally. He's feeding his belly. Thank you very much, Primot. Get in there, my friend. Let's get some love hearts in there for Mr. Primot there, man. Long-time legend of the channel. The longest-serving channel member of the channel, actually. So thank you very much, Primot, for being a supporter of this channel for so long. The Vutinator, thank you. He says, smash that like button for Pig. Thank you. Hey, Emmanuel Chancer, what's going on, lad? He says, come on, guy. I'm new. Here, just came in. Great to see you there, Emmanuel Chancer. Shout out to you, man. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. We do watch songs for every United game. Come on then, United! And we got a $4.99 super chat from Joel Morris as well. Thank you, Joel. He says Jesse Lingard should stay at West Ham, be better for his career, and would get more game time. Joel Morris, I have to agree with you. It's a perfect move for everybody involved, really. I think if United get 10 million off West Ham in the summer for a permanent move, then it makes sense. He is on quite a bit of money. He adds a lot to West Ham in terms of commercially. You know, he's a popular individual. He's got a good following, you know, marketable. That stuff's always handy to have. And he is a good player, you know. He showed that the first game he had for West Ham the other day, scoring those 2 goals. Maybe a little bit fortunate the goalkeeper could have done better with one, if not both of them. But even so, he struck and he scored. And he had a good, positive game for them. So I think it's great for his career. It's an opportunity for him to take some of that pressure off, because playing for United is like the biggest pressure cooker you can really be involved in as a player. There's obviously all the big teams in the world have that level of expectation, but the expectation at United is huge. And Jesse just not lived up to it, unfortunately. He's a good player. He's not a great player. I don't think any of us ever thought Jesse Lingard would reach the likes of Messi or anyone. I think we always knew he was going to be a squad player, but even in that capacity, not good enough for us on a consistent basis. So the time's right for him to move. And for he himself, if he ever wants to play for England again one day, he's got to move. Oh shit, West Ham with the ball into the back post. My goodness me, Lindelof gets his head on it, but now he's gone down on the floor, clutching himself. He's got a bit of a knock there. Lindelof just rubbing the back of his head. He's gone up and taken a bit of a knock to the back of the head there by the looks of it. Joel Morris, I agree though. Jesse Lingard, if he wants to actually have a career after United, he should do that. Chiwell says, Pig, I mean in the game, not all in. Oh, okay, fair enough. Sorry, G-Wolf. I'm just loving this banter between me and you about Maguire, lad. Respect. To be fair, G-Wolf, let's just give G-Wolf some credit. Because when we signed Cavani, you can call me a dickhead for this, but this is my opinion at the time. And I stand by it at the time. I don't stand by it because I was wrong. But at the time, it made sense, which was, in regards to Cavani, it seemed like the type of signing that is just a commercial signing. We're signing somebody on big money who might be somewhat of a mercenary, coming in just for a big money move rather than really being committed to the cause and wanting to fight for the club and for the shirt. I was wrong, because Cavani, since he's come in, he's put in a shift, he's worked his socks off, he's probably done more for the team when he's on the pitch than just about anybody, really. He's a workhorse. So that's a fantastic signing. G-Wolf called it. G-Wolf said, Cavani, what a fucking great signing. And he was right. He was right. So, fantastic. So we'll see. Cameron Clark says, do you think Moyes will end up back at United? What do you mean, dude? David Moyes back at United? Back at United in what capacity, mate? As like a gargoyle on one of the corners of the stadium, do you mean? Is that what you mean? Like as a gargoyle? That's the only way I can see him coming back. G-Wolf's loving the banter too. Get in. Giannis says, me too, I always loved Cavani. Respect, we all knew he was a great player. But you have to admit, when we signed him last day of the window, instead of signing Sancho, when we gave him the number 7, it seemed like a bit of a cop-out at the time. It seems to have been a great bit of business and a great move for us since. But at the time, it seemed like another Radamel Falcao. And we all know what happened with Radamel Falcao. So before you jump on that and say, what a fucking idiot. It did feel like that at the time, but it didn't pan out like that way at all. Cavani's a different animal in terms of his character, I think, his qualities. The Vutinator thinks it's going to be extra time than pens. That would be gash, wouldn't it, mate? Moyes is too good for United, says Arsenal for life. He's too good for Arsenal, that's for sure, because West Ham are 6th and Arsenal are where? 11th, is it? So he's definitely too good for Arsenal, mate. Yeah, Rushmano, I'm with you, man. Cavani is definitely an impactful player. And in all honesty, we should have given these players a rest, but it's 63 minutes, 50 seconds gone in the game. We're really struggling to create. If anything, West Ham, this second half, have got themselves back into the game with a point where they feel they can score. And they've had the couple of the best chances in this second half so far. So we need to inject something a bit different. We need to get Bruno on. We do need to get Bruno on. We do need to get Cavani on. It's a shame we have to call on our big guns. But this is exactly why yesterday I was saying maybe we should start the game with Cavani. Start the game with Bruno. Start the game with our strongest team and then make changes. Because this situation is not good. You don't want to be playing extra time games when fixtures are coming thick and fast and all that business. Giannis, we need subs big time. Bada Bing says, Pig, all these comments you read and reply to make us feel like we're involved in the conversation. Other shows don't. So thanks. Hey, no worries, Bada Bing, mate. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Look, I love the community here, man. This community is what makes this channel. Literally. If you guys didn't watch this channel, it wasn't long ago we were doing these to a lot less people. When I started this, obviously you're doing it to basically no one. So it's literally down to you guys getting in here. I appreciate every single one of you guys that watches these streams, and I will interact with you all. Always. Even if this channel had a bajillion subscribers, I would still. Well, it would be a lot harder. It would be a lot harder to do it, but I would definitely still just read out comments non-judgmentally, if you know what I mean. No, I don't. That's not the word. Yeah, I love this game. Says, and loads of United YouTube channels slap their subs in the face after years of viewing. Oh, shit. They forget where they come from. Sunday walking with a dog, Robbie, if that's his real. To be fair with you, I love this game. I mean, a lot of these people on YouTube, they are just out to earn the big mighty buck, mate. That is it. Clickbait, get the views. What can we say to generate the most heat, to generate the most interest, whether it's good or bad? What can we say? That seems to be the chemistry or the formula that a lot of these other channels are following, and it's working for them, to be fair. But I'm not gonna say something unless I genuinely believe it. Get Diallo and Cavani on, says Bub. That's a great shout. Thank you, Gung. She says, that's why it's such a great community. Yanis says, yeah, Piggy, thanks a lot, man, for letting us get involved. Hey, no worries. And to be fair, there's always going to be some people I miss in the live chat. The channel is getting bigger. There is a lot of people watching. 180 of you legends in here right now. Smash that like on the video if you haven't done. But yeah, so if I do miss your comment, I'm definitely not trying to ignore you or anything. Keon King says, so who do you think would be a good centre back for us? I mean, I think what United need right now in terms of the centre-back position is class, ready-made quality right now. Leadership, quality right now, proven winner, something like that. Now, there's a couple that spring to mind that would be available right now, such as Sergio Ramos and David Alaba. Those two would be ideal for me because they're ready-made. Ramos is old. I know, what is he, 34? But he's still good. He's physically, he's physically a specimen. You have to say about Ramos. He's a physical specimen. People playing longer in this game today anyway. Look at Ronaldo, look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic. These guys aren't slowing down. I think Sergio Ramos will be able to do it at the top level for another couple of seasons, just based on his physicality, on how professional he is, on how he looks after himself, takes care of his body. So I think he would be a great shout for a couple of years. And I also think David Alaba, what is he, 28? He's been winning things galore at Bayern for a long time. Very intelligent player, versatile. You can play him centre-back, left-back, CDM. He's a very versatile player, just a good all-round footballer with good judgments. And exactly what we need, another ready-made player. So, yeah, it's ambitious. Yeah, maybe it's not the most realistic. It's not as realistic as, say, Upamecano or Jules Koundé or Badiashile or these guys. But those guys are good ones for the future who can do it now. I want somebody who can slot into United's backline and make us instantly better. Instantly better as a team, instantly better as a leader. I mean, look, people are going on about this Tom Brady guy right now in the NFL after that Super Bowl. He's got 7 Super Bowl rings. He's won more Super Bowls individually as a player than any team has in the Super Bowl, right? So it makes sense if you get a player like that and slot him in there, somebody who's got leadership and winning mentality, that's only going to help your team. And I'm not saying Sergio Ramos is Tom Brady, but I'm just saying, hey, the comparisons, in terms of leadership, in terms of what he brings aside, in terms of character, in terms of winning, he is just that. So, yeah. This game's a bit boring. I know, Adam Asquith. That's how I'm able to just talk absolute cod here for the last however long. John Gregory Jr. Can I speak to Berber, the moderator, regarding my father? John Gregory Jr. Yes, absolutely, mate. You could probably speak to him on Twitter. Berber's on Twitter or somewhere there. The Cake Cadet says, if we don't make a sub in the next 3 minutes, I'm putting my foot through the telly. Put Tom Brady in centre back, says De Niro. I'd play him CDM, actually. Get him, whipping those 70-yard balls. Playmaking, mate. Get him in there as that quarterback. Do you know what I'm saying? Kimmich is a great player as well, the Vutilator. Yeah, great shout. Mazin Kader. Is that Mazin Kader who said that? Mazin out of here. How you doing, Mazin? Yes. The hell with Tom Brady, says Pones Brigade. I know it's just a random comparison, but the reason I brought him up is because he's being considered at the moment as the best player, and I don't know anything about the NFL. But when I hear people talk about Brady, they don't just talk about his abilities as a playmaker or a quarterback or whatever you want to call it. They also talk about his mental side of the game, the fact that he leads people, he demands of his teammates, his mentality is elite, and that rubs off on his teammates. These are the sort of things that we need. We need winners. It's hard to know how to win. It's hard to win if you don't know how to win. We don't have enough winners in there. Good block by Slabby Maguire there. The ball's denied. We love cod pigs, says Kung Shi. Ramos wants Madrid and he uses to drive his price up. You might be right there, K Slater. I mean, it's unlikely. I'm not saying it's realistic. I think it's quite unlikely as well. Cynical says, Arsenal wish they could sign someone like Ramos, but ended up with Socrates and Lewis instead. They've never replaced Koscielny from 2017 to present. Fair play, lad, yeah. Nullification, says Gary Wells. Good comment there, Synapocalypse. Oh, sorry, it's not Synapocalypse, actually. It's Cynical Lips. Abbas Essie says, Diallo time. Yes, please. Devil of a Red. Yes, Berber. Nice one. Ricky Swift says, sorry, mate. Not for nothing, but our defence is shite, says Anthony White. Zane Miyasi with a $4.99 super chat here. Thank you so much, Zane. Appreciate it. He says, Pig, our owner, owns Walmart. Imagine if they bought United. Pig to replace Woodward. Dude, mate, I tell you what. I mean, I don't really know what Edward Woodward does. I think he's very good in terms of negotiating commercial deals for the club. You know, having a financial banking background, that's where his forte is. That's where it lies. But in terms of actually the football side of the club, I probably could do a better job than him. If I was allowed the freedoms. Because effectively, what my role would be to, or that person, a director of football, not me, a director of football's role would be, is to try and get the best team out there for the manager and work with the manager to try and get the best team and develop the youth for the future and have the right recruitment and scouting network and everything set up to build the club for the future. That's what you should be looking to do as a DOF. I know he's not a DOF. He's our chief exec and we don't have a DOF. Hey, substitution time, finally! Finally! We've got substitutions coming on the pitch. That's one thing you can level at Solskjaer's door, is he's a slow substituter, isn't he? Looks like McTominay's coming on. Looks like Bruno's coming on. Donny van der Beek looks over to see if he's going to be getting substituted off. I think he is. He looks a bit concerned, like he don't want to come off. But he feels like it probably will be him that's coming off. And Scotty McTominay's coming on the pitch here then. And it is going to be Mr. Matic who comes off for McTominay. Matic is coming off for McTominay. Thank you very much, Damien. I see our owner owns Walmart. Well, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I believe that he's going to invest in Arsenal when he actually properly invests in Arsenal. To be fair, you did spend money on Pepe. That was a big money. You know, that's uncharacteristic of Arsenal to spend that much money. So yeah, maybe they will spend some more money soon. We'll see. They need to because they're really far off the pace. And Bruno Fernandes on for Donny van der Beek, I think it was as well. Sorry, I missed that. Donny looking like a sad, rain-soaked dog, says Kang Shi. Yeah, there he is. He's off ski, mate. He's off the bench. Donny van der Beek off for Bruno. I mean, look, what can you say about Donny van der Beek today, guys? Another sort of lackluster non-event of a game. He's given a chance there. He hasn't performed necessarily to the level that you'd want. He's not been terrible, but he hasn't created enough for United. He hasn't really done that much. Now, it's always going to be difficult for a player who's not had the game time coming in to actually impact a game because you're just out of sorts. You're out of, you're not in good form. You're not in good conditioning, you know. So it's always going to be more difficult than when you're in a good flow and you're getting good game times, good few games in a row type thing. John Gregory, what was your dad called, mate? John Gregory, was it? Well, I mean, I don't know if he's been banned. I mean, if it's in regards to what do you call it, politics, then yeah, he shouldn't have been banned for that. He should have just been timed out. We don't really want politics on the channel, though. It's a football channel, man. But yeah, Ricky Swift. G-Wolf United. Don't be like that, G-Wolf, lad. Dude, the mods need to chill out a little bit, okay? Definitely. Look, I want everybody to be allowed to be in here as long as they're not repetitively abusive, racist, homophobic, all that stuff. You know, if they're just talking about politics, give them a chance, man. You know, I say give them a chance. That, as long as it's not obscene. So actually, that's not the right attitude, G-Wolf, at all. That's not what I want to say to people, man, that coming on the channel. Trey Max says, how can Donny van der Beek perform in a team with no system? This guy's used to playing a system since coach level. He comes to United and it's free for all. Fair point. It's a fair point. We saw how good he was in terms of like Ajax's lead up to that semi-final of the Champions League. Or was it, did they get to the final now? I can't remember. G-Wolf says, only joshing with him. Yeah, good. Because if you read it in a certain tone, G-Wolf, it sounds very sinister, mate. Rincon says, we have too many mods. I know, we do. Too many mods spoil the broth, mate. Futanate, John Gregory, Pig's not interested in politics, so why would he respond? Not going to happen on this channel, so forget politics. Definitely, yes. But has he been banned? They shouldn't have been banned for talking about politics, though. I don't want people banned for just... As long as they've got a warning, then they stop. Anyway. Yeah, there you go. Berber says that. Exactly. Exactly. Welcome back on another account. Good man, G-Wolf. Good man. John Gregory, you couldn't be further from the truth, mate. Berber's an absolute experienced mod. Look, as he says, it must have been repetitive. Nobody's just going to... We give everybody lots of chances. Anyway, I'm not talking about this anymore on the channel the game's on. So, yeah. But, yeah. Stop talking about it. Move on. Like he said, he's welcome back on the channel with a different account. Just don't do the same thing on that account. Bruno Fernandes with a shot. He's hopefully going to influence the last 14 seconds of the game. Souček's taken one. Sorry, Kufal's taken one right in the schnoz there. Boring United, says Susan Carroll. What can you say? This is a boring game so far. Only 11 likes off of 200 likes. Smash the thumbs up button, lads and lasses. Like Spike. Hello, Denzel Washington. He says, come on, Bruno. I feel a screamer a-coming. Pig's hair over Teller's hair, says Anthony's Kills. I don't know, mate. My hair's all tight. It looks, I don't know, mate. What's this bit here? That's like bobbled up there. That's not good. That doesn't look good. My beard's looking ridiculous as well. The cake cadet. Hey, Pig, what's the do at full time if the scores are tied? So there's going to be extra time, Damien Michael. Usually, you know, there's going to be no replay or anything. It's extra time and penalties. So if this game does finish in the 90-0-0, it will go into extra time and then penalties. Berber says, Pig, read my last comment. He was winding people up with a Trump agenda after numerous times of being asked not to is rightfully hidden. Like, oh, this was like 3 months ago. Oh, okay then, Berber, yeah. Oh, you know, that's it. That's it. We don't want politics on the channel, mate. And if there's repetition, all we can do is warn people. Everyone gets a warning. And if you continue, you know, you have been warned. So that's your own fault. Yeah, John Gregory, you are. Well, let's just draw a line under it then, Mr. John Gregory Jr., you know, and move on and talk about other stuff then, mate. That's a good idea. And your dad's welcome back as long as you don't talk about politics shite on another channel, on another account. Neil Dudley says, too many mods in here with tools. Where's your tool? Oh, man. Yes, I agree, Mr. Peter. We're making our own fun here because this is a woeful game so far. Feel a sucker punch is coming. Oh, hell no, I hope not. Could you imagine after this game what a bottle situation that would be if we did just concede right now, say. Rushmano says, still time to win this. Absolutely. Come on then, United. We just need a moment of magic. One little epic bit of play. You know, we've got the players on there now. We've got Bruno on there. We can get this won, but I don't want to sit through extra time there and then go out on penalties. That would be filth. Thank you, Vutinator, lad. Crikey, Brandon Tyndall, mate. Go easy, lad. Okay, John Gregory, you're going to have a final warning there, my friend. Either you just move on and stop talking about it, you're going to get banned like your dad, mate, like father, like son. Do you know what I'm saying? Rushmano says, West Ham and no mugs. True, they're 6th in the league right now. They're hard to beat. In fact, it's probably the best West Ham side we've seen for a few years, actually. Oh, Martial with a chance. Oh, he's just been challenged there. Edge of the air, and it's taken off of him. Where is Lingard? Ineos is amazing out here. He's actually watching on from the sidelines, man. He's used to sitting in those seats in the Man United seats and watching. But yeah, he's watching as a West Ham player at the moment. Yeah, Seneca Blips. I agree, man. Like, it's a shame Paul Pogba was injured, actually, for a few weeks, because that's exactly who we need in this game right now, to be fair. Yeah, you've been timed out there, John, mate, so it is your last chance. Either you come back and you just move on and stop talking about that shite, otherwise you're just going to be hitting, because it's just annoying. Fred has a great shot coming up. You what, Alex Walker? Don't be spoiling shit for me, mate. Anyway, I should be ahead of you, right? I'm watching this on the BBC, so I don't know. Lingard's got season ticket picks to Stefan Antonio. Probably. Yes, Primont, we don't want extra time. Let's snatch this. Let's see what we can do here, then. I mean, this is shite so far. This game has been really gash. We definitely needed Bruno on, Cavani on from the start, unfortunately, because players like Donny, he's just out of sorts. He hasn't had a lot of game time. Gungshi says, Pig, can't believe you praised Paul Bill. I'm just saying, if you look at the form players for United right now over the last month, there's a few that stick to my mind. People like Luke Shaw's had a good month. Wan-Bissaka's looked good last few games. Paul Pogba's definitely on that list. He's had a really good month. So you've got to give credit where credit's due. I'm not just going to say somebody's shite when they're performing well. It's probably, it's the best spell we've seen from Pogba in a United shirt since Solskjaer first came in. Every other spell that we've seen from Pogba in a United shirt has been really inconsistent. But you've got to say, last month he's been good. He's still had a couple of missing performances in there where he's gone missing. Tellers with a ball wide in there. Oh my goodness me! And the header is well wide there from Tony Martial. Kasper Rajovic says, I bet £10 on West Ham, can they win? Well, the longer it goes on, the better your bet's looking, man. It's 0-0 Pig, absolutely there, the cake cadet lad. Thank you, Gungshi. Zayn Mayassi with a $4.99 super chat here. Thanks, Zayn. He says, Donny should have gone to Arsenal. He would have been given more time and appreciated. In the short term, you're probably right. But in the long term, I still think he's got a big role to play in this team. He's only 23, 24, isn't he? He's young. He's got the best years ahead of him. It's a tough start to his career at United, but it's not the first tough start you've ever seen from a player at United. How about Fred? Fred's a great example. Fred's like one of the most consistent performers for us now. But when he came in, he didn't get a game for 6 months. He didn't get a game for 6 months, man. Who remembers that? Fred was just not played. And even when he was played, everyone slagged him and slated him and said he was bloody useless. Because, you know what? He wasn't getting the flow in the team. He wasn't able to get that conditioning, to get that match sharpness, to get that understanding with his teammates. He wasn't given that role in the team consistently enough. So the same thing's happening with Donny. You're not seeing the best Donny because he's coming into a team playing cold. That's the problem. But in the future, when Pogba goes, for instance, you're going to see more of Donny. Donny's a signing more so for the future than he is this season. You can clearly see that. We've signed him because he was available, because he was a good price, because he's got a good future and a good reputation and good saleability in the future. All those factors as well. But also because he's one for the future. He's not necessarily one for right now. He is, obviously, and he could do a role for us, but you're seeing it. He's been given the nod tonight, and he's not quite done it. I still think he's going to be great for the future, though. But yeah, if he'd have gone to Arsenal, he'd probably got more game time in the short term. Jose didn't seem interested in Fred. You're right, Gungshi. Yeah, we signed him for a good amount of money, and then he just didn't even play him for months. Lucas says, we're going to say... Oh, hang on, something's been deleted. Oh, okay, Luca. Saint Miyasi with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much for the $5 there, dude. He says, Fred is a B-Tech Gilberto. Dude, I think he's more like the Brazilian Gattuso, personally. That's how I liken him to. I think he's like a little terrier. He's undervalued. He's gonna work his socks off and just be a complete nuisance every single game you're coming up against. Yeah, Fred is built like a CDM, says Mensley. Yeah, I mean, if you think of like the CDM role, in my opinion, yeah. When you think about some of their CDMs, that terrier-like mentality, that terrier-like physicality as well. Often it's a small, it's not those. Sometimes you get a big CDM like a Yaya Toure or a Ndidi or a Matic. But what about the Keanes? What about the Kantes? What about the Freds? Or the Gattusos? Those little bulldog terriers. That's what Fred is. That's what Fred is. He's a bulldog with the face of a pug. He's cute and he's non-offensive, but at the same time he's a terrier out there. Trust me. Gets in there, Loki's coming on, says Purba. That's right, the god, it's Mr. Cavani, mate. Okay, Cavani's coming on the bench. You know what that means? It's Cavani time, lads and lasses. It's Cavani time. Let's go. El Matadore. Sorry, this hair's really freaking dry. I need to wash this, mate. Hang on, I'm going to put it back up. It looks like a right disgrace. El Matadore time. You love to see it. Edinson. Come on, Cavani. Edinson's on the pitch, by the way, lads and lasses. Alex Winkle says, I'm letting my ponytail down too. Let's go. I would have kept it up if it didn't look absolutely freaking gastastic, but... Skeletor coming on, says Shazan Ahmed. What's Spanish for pig, says Butters? It's a good question. I do know that. I do know that. Hang on a sec. Oh, what is it? Is it? Oh, it's polo. No, that's chicken. Shit, sorry, no, that's chicken. Wait a sec. Oh, fuck. I've forgotten. El Piglione says Giannis Reckless. Yes, it goes to extra time, Corey Kusanis. It does. Ethan Woody says, can't wait for stream later. Yes, lads. Bruno92M, man. Get in there, my son. Hopefully I am going to do a stream later, guys. I feel a bit rough today. Is that Pig or the Big Show, says Kaz Newman. Well, it's the Big Show. Well, it's the big bad show tonight. It goes to extra time, yep. AR Dan, you freaking hero, says Kerdo. There you go. Cerdo or Kerdo, however it's pronounced. Well done, Burber. Get in there, AR Dan, as well. Well done, guys. You bossed it. I'll tell you what it is in German. So my name, Mr. Flying Pig in German, is Herr Flugenschwein. Herr Flugenschwein. And in French, it's Monsieur Velo Chancho. See you later on, John Gregory, you melt. No worries. Yeah, no wonder you were shite at Aston Villa as their manager, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why his dad's got the hump, mate. He's ex-Aston Villa manager, John Gregory, lad. Anyway. Herr Flügelschwein, says Butters. Oh, nice, Kyle Fury. That sounds good. How are you doing, Kyle Fury, lad? We haven't seen you for a while. What's going on, Kyle? Billy Pearson, hello. Kyle Fury, mate. Old school. You're a freaking hero. Billy Pearson, Colin McNabb. Yes. Right, come on then, United. 2 minutes of normal time. We don't want shit in extra time. Let's go and get this result now. Tony Marcio plays one forward. Oh, no. Bruno's lost out. Shit. Kyle Fury's doing great. That's fantastic. AR Dan says, a Kerdo Volador. Nice. Two worries, Ronald. What's going on? Hey, First Class Gamer. How you doing, mate? Great to see you. He says, welcome back, Carl. Great to see you and great to see Kyle Fury in it. Absolutely. Nice to get an ex-Villa boss in, Piggy, says Stefano Antonio. Exactly. John Gregory, mate. Oh, man. True, Ethan Woolley. Mike Dean's a gash one. What a shit game, says the K Cadet. It's funny, isn't it? Mark Noble, yeah. He's just, something about him. Why does he just look like he's from like the 1940s or something? He's just an old school, he's an old school type of dude. He literally looks like Nobby Styles' son or something. Do you know what I mean? Not saying there's anything wrong with that. Nobby Styles is a fucking legend. But he's an old school looking individual, isn't he? Mark Noble, you got to say. Gnawing my fingernails like crazy, says Primot. Come on then, boys. We literally got a minute or two to go of extra time here. Goal! Ball in for Tellez in. Oh, Fabianski's plucked out of the air there. Ball into the danger zone for Cavani. AR Dan says, come on now. At least a shitty 1-0. Conor McNabb says, Pig, we need the Pig and Vincent Bullock pack vibes tonight. Definitely. Hey there, handsome skilled. Hey, we're only 4 likes away from 200 likes on the stream, guys. Hit the like if you haven't done so. Smash that thumbs up button. That'll help us out a bunch. And subscribe if you're new to this channel. If it's your first time watching, hit that subscribe. We're on our way to 40k subscribers. We do these watch-alongs for every single United game. We cover all the major news in a non-clickbait, non-gash way. And, well, in my opinion, I suppose that's an opinion. But and we also do daily FIFA content and stuff like that as well. So get involved. Score prediction, says Billy Pearson. I'm going for 1-0 to United in extra time. You can see Ollie Solskjaer grimacing on the sidelines there. I think he's cold to the bone, mate. I think he just wants to get a hot water bottle, man. He's like, for fuck's sake, I've got to stand out in this freezing shite for another half an hour. Bollocks. Yeah, Haroli, thank you so much, Haroli, mate. One of the legends of Mr. JK Gamer's channel. We're getting there. Shout out to the Gamer Army. And also, Haroli, mate, much love. Thank you for getting in. And he says, smash like on the video. Thank you. Thank you, man. It looks freezing. It does, doesn't it? Solskjaer, he's used to those cold weathers, being a Scandinavian, Norwegian fellow. But even he looks a little bit chilly on the old Willie right now. Yes, thank you. 200 likes. Nice one, Haroni. Get in there. Thank you so much, mate. You bloody don. Magnus Eriksson says a younger Cavani would have been even more devastating. Very true, yeah. What I like about Cavani, he's not showing signs of really slowing down, though. Like, in terms of physicality, like, it's crazy his work rate, how much he works for the team. Only thing is, you have to maybe not play him for the entirety of games. You've got to sub him off sometimes. Also, you've got to give him a rest here and there. That's the only real difference. But his actual tenacity, his work levels, his effort, his input to the team hasn't really diminished with getting a bit older. You know, because 33 now is really like 30 or 31 20 years ago. You know, a player at 30 back in the day probably has the same physical situation as, in my opinion, as a modern day 34-year-old footballer, because that's how much modern day sports science has come on, and nutrition and just general what we know about it, recuperation, recovery, all that stuff. That's why you're seeing players like Zlatan Ibrahimovic get to 39 and still be ridiculously awesome. Giggsy obviously played until he was 40 as well. But yeah, you know, I do think it's more the case now. Rooney was done at 31, 32, yeah, and that's it. That's a good point. That's a good point, K-Slate. You've done me there. But actually, he's a fine example of someone who physically they just been racked over the years. You know, people like Michael Owen as well. Michael Owen was done by the time he was 27. Really, you know, like some players, their physicality, their makeup in terms of their bodies cannot sustain that endurance. Whereas you look at somebody who's like a physical specimen, someone like Zlatan, someone like Cristiano Ronaldo, these guys could do it a lot longer. Ryan Giggs as well was super fit, you know, and he took care of himself just about as professionally as you possibly could, really. So that's why these players make the difference. Whereas Rooney, physically, you know, he's a little bit dumpy. By the way, it's the fucking end of the game, guys. Shit! Oh, okay. Well, that's a gash game. You got to say 90 minutes of football gone there, my friends, and you got to say that was an absolute abomination of a game. Really boring. David Moyes, the Ginger Goblin, absolutely nullifying United there, man. And we were talking about bringing Bruno Cavani on these guys. It didn't really help us at the end of that game there. Let's hope that it can happen in extra time and we can cut them open. But really bad. We are too defensive, says Billy Pearson. Yeah, Gary Pountney, he says, I'm glad I'm not in the stadium watching this, paying for this. It's a fair point, man. Plus, you'd be freezing your bollocks off as well. It looks so cold. Oh, Gungshi, you haven't done. He sent another PayPal over. Holy shit, Mr. Gungshi. Thank you so much. Let's get some bloody love hearts in there for Mr. Gungshi and his insane generosity. Let's have a look what we got here. So, mate, thank you so much, Gungshi. He's only got to send another 10 bones over, man. You're a fucking hero, mate. He said, another cheeky donation for the head honcho of the Ham Arda. Even when the game is a snooze fest, the pig always livens things up with his commentary banner. Just notice Cavani is on. I'm predicting an El Matador brace. Fucking get in there, Gungshi, mate. Fucking get in there. Hopefully El Matador does the business for us, man. If he scores, I'm gonna have to get the old headband now and get the Cavani locks of flowing, my friend, in homage. You know what I'm saying? Gungshi, thank you so much for the nice comment. That really means a lot to me, mate. Get in. Yeah, well, it is a boring ass game. We've had a good chat tonight, though. That's it. We've made our own fun. We've covered a bunch of topics here in regards to different things about the club. You know, different players. It's quite good, actually. We've you know, yeah, love you guys. Oh, they're just showing that replay of Rashford's sitter. How did he miss that? He just needs to tuck it. He doesn't even need to hit it with power. I don't know why he's hit it with power there. Look. Or he's tried to hit it with power. It's just a really bad side-footed placement, actually, right down the front of the keeper. He's not really hit it with power. He's hit it into the ground. That's why it looks like it, because it's bowled up. He's hit it into the ground and right at Fabianski. It's a poor take, that, from Rashford, you've got to say. Gungshi, thank you so much for that, you hero, mate. Holy shit, Premont. He says, we had our coldest temp in 4 years last night, minus 53 degrees Celsius. What? Minus 53 degrees Celsius. Holy shit. Scujo says, get the guitar up, Piggy. The game is shit. Oh, my goodness me. Luke Shaw warming up here, guys. Luke Shaw's going to come on. Luke Shaw. Well, we rocked up at Old Trafford to see if we could score some goals. Coming up against that Ginger Goblin Moisey. But we ain't showed no balls. I think it's fair to say we look pretty gash-tastic. Come on, Solskjaer, gotta do some bits. Pretty sick of seeing these players melt and create nothing. we're playing like a bunch of tits. Anyway, that'll do that. Luke Shaw's coming on, lads and lasses. Come on, Luke Shaw. He's been brilliant recently. Also, Williams is coming on for Wan-Bissaka, who's just eaten a banana. He's obviously cramping up. I think that's taking him off. You often, you have to eat a banana to stop leg cramps and shit like that, I believe. That's why you see tennis players eating bananas on the court to stop leg cramps. So he must be cramping up. That's why he's been substituted off there. Williams has come on. Telles has come off as well. So we've had a double fullback change from United here. Williams and also Luke Shaw on, lads and lasses. Come on then, United. It's 0-0 in the extra time here. It's underway. Kicked off here. And I'll just update the timer here in a second. Extra time. Okay, I'm going to put extra time. I'm going to start it from 0, actually. So let's go extra time. And then we're going to go 15 seconds. Okay then, lads and lasses, you can see the timer up in the top right. That is the extra time now, everybody. So I'm not going to do it from 90 minutes. I'm just going to do it extra time. So we've got 15 minutes per half here. Come on then, United. Need a good performance. Had a change of fullback personnel in the team. Yeah, I wanted to see Ahmad as well. I'm a little bit gutted about that, Jonathan Gallagher. I want Ahmad on too. Luke Shaw, the better option, and Williams is a dumb change, says Christian Heath. Well, Wan-Bissaka must have been very, very tired. Must have been cramping up, dude. You saw him eating a banana, dude. He's obviously been cramping up. Let's hammer the hammer, boys, says Superjit Badra. IQ Insane 2 says, why would he be playing 2 CDM for fuck's sake? We're not playing Barcelona counter tactics. I think it's because we've got shite defenders, dude. We have to mollycoddle and protect them with 2 CDMs, mate, because we've got shit centre-backs. But I hear you, though. We should have been a bit more progressive and a bit more attacking with that. I would have liked to have seen Donny on from the start alongside Fred with Bruno in front. That sort of gives you more creativity. It's more ambitious anyway. Thank you, Gungshi. Says, come on, United. Eddie O2 says, regardless of the shit going on, come on, United. Gungshi says, no Diallo. No Diallo, Gungshi. No Diallo, Gungshi. I think, have we used all our subs? So we've got 5 substitutes, right? Hang on. We've brought on, yeah, we've used all of our subs. Williams, Shaw, McTominay, Cavani, and Bruno Fernandes. So we don't have any more subs in the FA Cup, do we? Did they give us more subs? I don't know. I think we've used all our subs now, right? Yeah, Mr. Peter says we used all of the subs, so no Diallo. That is a shame. Well, I think we would have seen Diallo tonight if we'd have gone out there and been 2 or 3-0 up come the 60th minute. I think you would have seen Diallo come on. But just the position where we're in, Solskjaer's obviously not feeling like Diallo's going to be the... it's a big... To be fair, it's a big game. But then again, we've created nothing, really. Like, this could be a good game to just chuck somebody in there who's an unknown entity, who's going to play without sort of any hindrance and fearlessly and just go out there and run at defenders. Maybe that would have made sense. Oh, Rincon says we have 6 subs, Pig. Do we? Are you sure? Rincon says we have 6, so we can make another sub. So we got an extra one for the FA Cup, have we? All 5 on, says the Vutinator. There's a little bit of contention in the live chat. Cinepocalypse says, isn't it 5 subs because of COVID, or you'll use 5 subs? We've used 5 subs. It's 5 subs because of COVID, yeah. But I just wondered if in the FA Cup maybe they added 1 or 2 extras. Just because it's a cup, there's lots of fixtures coming quick and fast. It's 5, says the Cake Dad. Okay, I thought it was 5, so it's 5. Yeah. So it's the same as the Premier League because of the COVID stuff, yeah. Oh, ZX Flame says Samuel Luckhurst has tweeted saying we have 6. Sean B says we have 7 subs, Pig. That's what I'm saying. There's a bit of confusion. In the league, obviously, we're allowed 5 subs. But in the cup, I think maybe they added 1 or 2 just so, to help the teams who are struggling with COVID and things like that. Go on then, Rashford. Oh, he's just had it pinched off of him, and it's going to be a corner to Manchester United here. Abba says we have 10 subs. Rincon says it's 6. Okay, nice. It's 6 then. Well done, Rincon, mate. He's in there with the facts. Get in. All right, Rincon, we get it. So you don't need to spam, mate. But got my beer ready to watch this, Cold Fury. Get in. Oh, Maguire with the header from the corner. It's come to nothing, though. Oh, Luke Shaw with a dangerous ball in, and already Luke Shaw looking pretty decent on that left-hand side. I think that one's a really good substitution. He's been one of our best informed players recently, going forward as well. Not just defensively, but going forward, Luke Shaw has created a lot for us recently. Hey, Megan Maisie says, hello, Pig. what, mate? How's it going, Mega Maisie? Yeah, just chilling, watching a mundane game right here. How are you? Hey, Ratface King Bammingham, what's going on? This is so bad, says Billy Pearson. It is terrible. You get a game like this sometimes. Unfortunately, we've had a few too many of them recently. And, yeah, we're lacking that ability to break West Ham down at all. This is a mundane game. This is not a good advert for football. Like, if you were just some person who's never seen a game of football before, you know, kind of like everyone who watches the Super Bowl and stuff like that the other day. But if you were just tuning into this, I don't think you'd tune in again, would you? This is a shit show of a game. Not right now, Sean B. The game's on, but maybe afterwards. Ollie In says 69 subs. Rushmano says 6 subs tonight. Good man, Rushmano. Megan says, I'm good, thank you. Just doing the same. Good stuff. Yeah, it's boring, isn't it? Rowan Sweeney says, I love your videos. Keep on going, G. Thank you, Rowan. Means a lot to me, mate. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that lovely comment. Get in. The Cake Cadet says, it's not a mundane game, it's a Tuesday. That's a good one, the Cake Cadet. I love the humour, mate. That's fucking quality. Diallo can still come on, says Rushman. That's good news, isn't it? So, yes, hopefully we do see a bit of Diallo. That's what we all wanted to see. And like I said, I think we probably would have seen Diallo already if we were cruising in this game comfortable. But Callum Maisie says, we needed Cavani on 15 minutes earlier. We've won the FA Cup more than United, says Arsenal for life. Ooh, that's true, yeah. But how many Premier League titles have you won? How many Champions Leagues have you won? Oh, wait. Mundane is a fucking compliment, pig. It's gobshite, says Stefan. I hear you. Yeah, we needed Cavani on and Bruno on earlier as well, Calamese. You've got to agree with that. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. How many times have Arsenal won the league, says Alex Walker? Exactly. 204 likes. Nice one, everyone. Hit that like if you haven't done so and you're just getting in. It's a free kick to West Ham. Look, this is, make no mistake about it, this is shit from United, but there's still time for us to win this. I think the substitutions Ollie's made, Luke Shaw, you know, he's going to give us something decent here. He's going to give us something decent. United, though, get it back here. We've got a moment to counter. Martial takes it forward down the left. Bruno Fernandes. Overlapping run. Fred into the box. Cavani with the header. Oh, man. Cavani just couldn't get in the end of that, for fuck's sake. Oh! Gets in there, my son! It's in the back of the net. Scott McTominay, lad, fucking gets in there! Scotty McTominay, the ball just teed up for him just inside the area, and he's just slotted it with a great finish to the bottom right-hand corner. Fucking come on, my son! Gets in there. What a lovely move that was as well on the counter. And then the ball's played in, it's pinballed around a little bit. Cavani's missed his header. Somebody has teed up McTominay. It's a good ball in by Fred, and somebody's teed up McTominay. McTominay's just put it into the bottom right-hand corner. Come on, Scotty McTominay, lad. Get in there, you beautiful, handsome Scottish bastard. Look at this play by United. Bruno just tees him up. Fred down the left. He whips it up, top sticks. Cavani just doesn't have to put the man off. It goes to Rashford, who tees it up. Lovely for Scotty McTominay. And Scott McTominay slots it bottom right to break West Ham hammer hearts and shite all over Moyes' dream. And there you go, McTominay. Look at that. That's how you finish. That's how you finish. Hey, Marcus Rashford, take note, lad. No panic. Put it bottom right, low, you know. Great placement, great finish there by Scotty McTominay. Fantastic goal. Get in there, my son. It's 1-0 to United. Come on. And look at that celebration from Scotty McTominay. He slides up to the camera and he goes, that's fucking right, boys. Get in there, McTominay. Oh, yes. That was lovely. Okay, we got that lead then, my friends. Let me update the score. Finally, I can update the fucking score. McTominay. Get in. Lovely. Extra time. Fuck it. Good goal, that one. Good goal. Lovely bit of play. Get in, says Chief Force Gaming. Future Ballon d'Or nominee McTominay, says Kung Shi. Absolutely, Kung Shi. Yes, mate. Oh, that's just what we needed. That's just what the doctor ordered. Who cares how we win the game as long as we win it, to be fair. 1-0 to United. Scotty McTominay off the bench. And the Cake Cadet called it, didn't he, lad? The Cake Cadet. He was saying to get McTominay on. The Cake Cadet has called it, lad. Get in there. Hey, we got a new... yes, the Cake Cadet with a £2 super chat says, what did I say about McTominay? You're damn right. Gungshi says bagpipes time, pig. Go on then. It's Scotty McTominay time. Oh, that hurt the throat. That hurt the throat. Oh, anyway. Did I upstate the score? I did update the score. 1-0 to United. Get in there, the Cake Cadet. Thank you so much for the £2 super chat there. And we've got a new member of the channel as well. It's all kicking off. Get in there. 1-0 to United. Come on. The Cake Cadet says, what did I say about McTominay? And Jamie Mackey has become a member of the Bacon Brigade. Everyone, please get a love heart or your favourite channel member emoji. All the channel members, get your favourite channel member emoji in there to welcome Mr. Jamie Mackey to the Bacon Brigade. Get in there, my son. Thank you so much, Jamie, for the support, man. Harvey Stopper says, hi, Pig, are you on FUT tonight, fella? Yeah, I think I am going to do it, you know. I don't know. I mean, I was feeling a bit rough earlier, but after chilling here and speaking for a while, my throat's not as sore as it was, surprisingly. You'd think it'd be worse, but I had a bit of a, I don't know, my voice had gone a little bit earlier, but I think it's woken up a bit, if you know what I mean. Oh, get in there. Come on. Harodi says, what the fuck was that? Bagpipes. I don't know. Just some crazy bagpipes, mate. McSauce is the Highlander. There can be only one. Haroli, I know. Pretty random. It's kind of, it's bagpipes, throat pipes. You know what I'm saying? Watcher X is in here, says, welcome. Hello, Watcher. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not. Rushmano says, smash a like for that goal. Get in there, my son. McTominay, future captain, says Primo. I'll go with that. Yeah, in terms of leadership, in terms of character, fighting out there for the team, he's great. And also, he's just he's a good character in terms of, like, he's a likable character. You know, you get behind him. You get behind Scotty McTominay. Like, he had a bad season last season. I'm going to say it now. I don't think he had a good season. He had a couple of moments, that City game, you know, and had some moments, but he had a bad season. This season so far, in my opinion, he's already put in a more consistent level of top performances than he did last season. Pigpipe, says Kang Shi. Yeah, we want to see Bruno tonight, says Alex Walker. You have to do it. Fair enough. Well, maybe we'll just do a bit of a shorter stream then. But yeah, my voice is going a little bit, so I don't want to just, you know, like that time a couple of months ago when I was doing too many videos, and I was just like a proper, like, I turned into Sean Dyche, didn't I? I was doing every video like this. Hi, my name's Sean Dyche. I'm Burnley's manager, and to be fair, you know, we played some good games recently, but anyway, my voice was like that for like weeks, so I don't want that to happen again. FST Freestyler says, read my last comment. Let's have a look. FST Freestylers, where is your last comment, dude? Ice Queen Gaming with those piggy emojis. Get in, Ice Queen Gaming. Thank you so much. He says, McTominay stings the Ginger Goblin. Get in, FST. Oh, hang on a sec. United with another chance. Oh, just seen how to play the back of the goal there for Martial. Pretty shit game, to be fair, says the great guy. You're right. You are right. But at least we've got the lead at the minute. You're right. It's a shite game. We've got extra time here. Devil of a Red says, had to be a midfielder. Our forwards will be there all night and won't score. Hey, you just said that, Devil of a Red. Watch Cavani score an absolute beastly header right now. But no, you're probably right. Neil Duffin says, Schmiegel, Goblin the Greys. Schmiegel 1, Goblin the Grey 0. So true. Tom D, no truer said it is better to be lucky than good. Damn right. Damn right. There was nothing lucky about that, though. That was a good bit of play, you know. To be fair, West Ham have offered us nothing tonight in terms of competition, really. I know they're trying to keep it tight and hit us on the counter, and that's their best path to victory. But they haven't really, you know. Alex Rincon with another 199 super chat. Thank you so much. He says his name is Scotty Yaya McTorey. Scotty Yaya McTorey. I love it. That's a good one. Eddie Otis says, I want to see Scotty more forward in the league. He's a proven goal scorer. Hey, you know, the Cake Cadet literally called it earlier. He literally called it play for play. He says, look, we need to get McTominay on for Donny. He said, McTominay gets himself into the box and gets chances and creates problems. Guess what happened? Cake Cadet got it bang on, to be fair. Patrick O'Hara says, born in England, no, wasn't he? Zara Othman in here says, if this was an EPL game, we would all be fuming about points dropped. We need to improve ASAP or tough times ahead. Hey, it's a good, you know, Zara, you can't really fault what you said. Our form over the last few games in the league has been shite. What is it? A draw, a win, a loss, and another draw, I think we had? No, we lost to Sheffield United. We drew with Everton. I've forgotten already. But yeah, our form's not good enough. If this had happened in the league and it's ended at 90 minutes 0-0, you're right. We'd have been talking about whether or not we're going to get bloody top 4 or not this season now. So, you know, let's not gloss over it. But it isn't the Premier League game, though. So I know what you're saying, but obviously it is. It is an FA Cup game, so... But you're right. lacking the ability to cut them down, lacking the ability to open them up and score goals in this game. Thankfully, we've managed to do it with the luck, with the extra time, obviously. Nobody can do Roy Keane's celibate, says Sinica Pelix. I'd be throwing punches at David De Gea if I was on his team. I wouldn't let him on the coach. It's nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense. I wouldn't let him on the coach. It'll be another 30 years before Liverpool win the title playing that way. McTominay needs to play an ultimate team tonight. Pay some respects as an honest say. Great shout. I like your style, mate. He's actually pretty mint on there as well. McTominay's better than Declan Rice, says Alex Rincon. Get in there, my son. Yeah, I don't really see what the hype is about Declan Rice. Everybody bangs on about Declan Rice, banging on and on and on about him. I don't rate him that highly. I think he's good, but I don't really see what the major appeal is. I'd rather have something like Wilfred Ndidi all day long. I don't think Donny's good enough, to be honest, as Dad Sweets. You know what I say about that, Dad Sweets? He hasn't had a good run in the team, mate. He's not really had a fair crack at the whip yet. Wait and see what he can do. You could have said the same thing, and I did say the same thing about Fred back in the day when we signed Fred. Freddie Flintstone, Yabba Dabba Doo time. He was shite for the first however long we saw him, for the first year. But guess what? He developed, he kept going, he showed character, and he turned into a really good player for us. So it can happen. He just needs to run in the side. Roshi says he fancies Bruno or Cavani to get a goal here. Me too, actually. I do fancy Cavani getting one now. Maybe that goal is just going to open this game up a little bit. West Ham have got no alternative but to try and go and get an equaliser now. 7 goals for McTominay this season. Brilliant return, Alex Walker. Yeah, I mean, a lot stick out. He's had some really good performances this year. The great guy with those Roy Keane emojis. It's nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Adam Cavani with his goal emojis. Okay, it's half-time and extra time, my friends. Let me just stop the clock right there. Half-time and extra time. Manchester United lead, thankfully, due to that Scotty McTominay goal. It's a lovely counter-attacking move if you actually look at how deep Scotty McTominay comes from. He's defending up one end. They've just shown the tracker on him look at how much ground he's covered. He's just waded, just wandered, wafted almost into that danger zone. It's almost like it was destined for him. He's just slowly made his way there. Been found by Rashford, and it's a great finish by Scott McTominay, to break the deadlock there. Excellent finish, in fact. I think that's a great finish. Gungshi says, I want Scotty to score again, so Pig will do the pig pipe celebratione. It hurts the old larynx, though, Gungshi, when I do that. Primos says, get some pigs in the chat. Thank you very much. Primos got some pigs in the chat as well. Handsome Squidward, do you think Souček is a great CDM in the Prem? I mean, he's had a good season, hasn't he? He's had a really good season. So, I mean, yeah. I would say he's had, this year, he is a very good defensive midfielder, absolutely. Viking Red says, hi, Pig, watch it on BBC. Get in there, Viking Red. How are you doing, lad? Nice one. Me too. I'm watching on the iPlayer here. Zara Othman says, McTominay is a natural box-to-box midfielder who has mostly been wasted playing CDM this season. He can score 15 goals every season if used right. Hey, I'm starting to think you're right, Zara. Going forward, like we've said, he's looked good going forward this season. He has been allowed to get forward more this season as well. Last year, playing that more CDM role. You're right. He's a box-to-box midfielder. He is. That's exactly what he is. And what I like about him as well, he's got a bit of strength, bit of height about him. He should be the sort of player that's getting in there, getting right, tussling in there for set pieces and stuff like that as well, and playing a bit more advanced. You're right. I agree. I think he's got more abilities about him getting forward these days, than we give him credit for. He's good. 7 goals this season. That tells a story. Those sort of stats don't lie. Will he ever be Frank Lampard level with goal scoring midfielder? Probably not. But 50 goals a season, like you say, I agree. Badabing says Henderson putting in Adrian and weaving through hammers to score. You never know, Badabing. Yes, I do eat pork, Daz Sweets, but I don't really eat pork. I don't really like pork on its own, or even gammon and stuff like that. I like ham. I like a cheeky little ham and cheese sandwich every now and again. I like bacon and I like sausages. That's all I really fox with when we're talking about ham or pork. Viking Red, you legend. Great to see you, man. Gary Wells says, like watching popcorn popping. Come on, you dirty pigs. Get another goal, says Primar. Come on. Gary Pouty says, Pig, you have so many hairstyles, it's crazy. What is this hairstyle, mate? Hang on a sec. I'm not liking this sideborg here. I'm gonna call it a sideborg and not a sideburn. Some people call them cyborgs. Do you know that? Like some sort of cyborg sent back from the future. Smash a 1 if you call it a sideborg. Yeah, I know, a bit of cannibalism there, rat face. Oh, Steve Buckley, we're missing Mrs. Brown's Boys. Oh, there's an extra plus then about this game being extra time there. I guess I am going to do a FIFA stream tonight, Rupert Meadow. Yeah, I guess I am. I wasn't going to. I was going to have the night off because my voice was feeling a bit gashed up. But I don't know, it's not too bad now. Oh, lovely ball through the Luke Shaw. Ooh, and it's just cut out there. The keeper's got onto it, Fabianski. Viking Red's got a mullet man bun. Nice. Hey, Robin Corkmaz, how's it going? Ice Queen Gaming says, I'm going to get some sleep. And bye, Pig, and everyone in the chat. See you on the next stream, Pig. Hey, Ice Queen Gaming, Dawn, it's great to see you in here. Thank you so much for stopping by getting in there. I hope you're doing okay. And get in there. Have a great evening. Everybody say bye to Dawn. And, yeah, see you on the next one. Please don't go. Please don't go. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, have a great sleep there, Dawn. Thank you so much for getting in. Come on, United. Hopefully we see this game out for you anyway. Nice one. Gunshi says, Pig is obviously emulating his idol, Paul LeBille Pigba, with these hairstyles. Handsome Squidward, who's been better this season, Shaw or Wan-Bissaka? It's a good question, but in all honesty, I've got to give it to Luke Shaw. Wan-Bissaka's come good lately. The last few games, Wan-Bissaka's been really good, but I have to admit that he started the season very sloppily. Maybe it was a conditioning fitness thing, I don't know. But he was very sloppy start of the season. So far this season, Luke Shaw's been the been the best defender in general. Never mind who's better out of him and now Wan-Bissaka. He's probably been the best defender in general this season. Please don't go. Yes, G-Wolf, get Armad Diallo on. Come on, guys, smash a 69 in the live chat. If you think Solskjaer should put on Diallo right now. 18 minutes to extra time. Oh, shit, sorry, I didn't put my timer on. Sorry, guys. I've literally shut the bed there. I apologise. Anybody who wants to sync up this with me, please do. We are synced up right now. Sorry, there's the timer up at the top right. My bad, I forgot to put it on for the second half of extra time. Hey, Fola Bomi, Adanuba, how's it going there? ZX Flames as well. Alex Rincon says, Doubtfire for captain. She won 6 university titles, don't you know? Ah, but that was European football, my dear. And that was decades ago. I used to play fullback, you know. He broke my handbag, the bastard. Right, okay. Come then, United. This another goal would be nice here. We've had a bit of a starving a little bit this game for chances. Thank you very much for that comment as well. Manchester United big fan. He says, "Can we get Pig to 40k subs?" Thank you so much. Yeah, well, I tell you, you can help me get to 40k subs. You can tell your friends about this. You can give it a share. You can give that retweet in the top of the live chat there. I've pinned my tweet to the top of the live chat if you guys want to give that a retweet, which is the watch along. That'll help us get it out there. You can tell your granny about it. You can project it onto a toilet wall. You can sing from the rooftops. Check out Flying Pig United YouTube channel, etc. You can definitely help me. But the main thing you could do is subscribe. And if you're new, guys, smash that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. Fred, man of the match, beast and discipline, says Luna King. Interesting, Luna King. Yeah, he started it quite sloppily, the game, but I mean, yeah, he put that lovely ball in, which created the chance as well. He's always that's Fred for you. He's such a tireless worker. Even now, look at him going. Look at him going. It's extra time for Pete's sake. He doesn't even slow down. Look at him go. He's unbelievable, the ground he covers. Yeah, look at Fred going. Surging forward. Here's Tony Martial. He elects to go in. He should have gone left to Fred. Fred is pissed off that he wasn't found with that pass. He's ran all the whole length of the pitch. And Martial's just ignored him there and played the wrong pass. But look at Fred still running and working his socks off. Adam Smart, hello. He says FIFA after this. Yeah, it'll probably be about 11:30 we start now. 10 minutes of extra time. Yeah, 11:30, 11:45 we'll start the FIFA. Thank you, Rincon. He says liked and shared. Big much love to you, Alex. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, G-Will says I'd go with that. Fred, man of the match. Good shout. I mean, it's been one of those games where, yeah, like if you analyse the individual performances from the players, none of them have really come out that great. In my opinion, I do think Fred on the face of it, You know, he's had a good game, yeah. McTominay obviously coming on the bench, scoring the goal. You've got to give him a lot of credit. Here he is now again, Scotty McTominay surging forward. Scott McTominay on the ball. Plays a nice one over to Cavani now. Left for Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes chips one to the back stick. What's a ball by Bruno? Oh, and Rashford just cannot go into it. It was a sick delivery there by Bruno. Rashford's not had the best of games, to be honest. But he's worked hard. He's worked hard for the team, but he's just not had the key moments in the game haven't gone his way. And it's a substitution for West Ham here. Odibuko's coming off for Lanzini. And it's an attacking move there by David Moyes. Ginger Goblin trying to get something sorted out. Manchester United big fan says 225 likes. Martial's been excellent, says Neil Duffin. Yeah, he's worked a lot for us, to be fair. Gungshi says Martial. That's a great shout as well. Martial's been good. Who else started the game? Yeah, I mean, Donny was a bit ropey. Matic has been okay. You know, some people might slag Matic, say he's not done lots, but in my opinion, he's done okay today. Lindelof and Maguire, they've both done absolutely spot on. Can't really complain about them tonight. They've not really been challenged, though, today. Yeah, it's just one of those. Chilwell says, also, our Maguire has done well keeping a clean sheet. Yeah, fair play. I just said it myself, Chilwell, you're right. He's done all right today. He's done all right today. This is one of those games, one of those 50% games where half the time he does all right. And the next game, he'll be shite again, Chilwell. Awesome, Viking Red. That is a decent pool, lad. Yeah, hopefully we don't have a bottle job like we did against Everton. Anymore, I don't think City are going to win the quadruple, no. I mean, I don't even know if they're going to win the league yet. I know they're potentially 8 points ahead with that game in hand one. But there's still a lot of the season left. A lot can happen, a lot can change. They just need to lose a couple of games, these big games against big teams, and you never know. The whole landscape can change. So I'm not even going to suggest that City are going to win anything yet. Liam Robertson-Smith, he won the hat. Yeah, where is Liam Robertson-Smith? Is he in here? He won the hat yesterday, yeah. Jamie Mackey says we've got a little bit of buffering on the go. Oh, no. Don't tell me we're buffering. Gungshi says, to be honest, I spent more time looking at the chat than the game. I hear you. Me too. Definitely. I've been reading a lot of chat out tonight, guys, because I'm able to, because there's been a lot of the ball in the midfield just being passed around aimlessly. Shit, here are West Ham with a chance at the end, though. Sprayed out to the left for them. Ball delivered in. Shit, it's a header on goal. Oh, good save, Edison. Oh, my goodness me. And they just created a chance there. Very, very, very dangerous opportunity. And the header has come in there, but it's right at Henderson, and Henderson makes the save. He's not really had anything to do this year. It was offside anyway, was it? Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, he's offside. Good shout, Daz Sweets. Free header concentrates as Steve Buckley. Absolutely. He was just offside there, but yeah, very nearly close to being a free header. You're right. Great stuff, Gungshi. Find his end. What I love about Edison Cavani, man. Did you see him back there as well? Like, he's worked so hard for the team. He is back there defending. He's up there. Tony Martial, edge of the area, tees it up for Cavani. He puts one lovely pass to Bruno from Cavani. Oh, Bruno tees it up. McTominay wins it, edge of the area. Oh, it's given away now. Nice one, Rushmano. 231 likes. Smash the like on the video, lads and lads. Let's see if we get to 250 on this bad boy. Yeah, Benrahma with a header there, but he was just off. Andrew Perry, hello, dude. Steve Buckley says free fucking header concentrates. Oh, no. Yeah, read that one. Sorry. Ollie really isn't a tactical coach. He's clueless, says Andrew Perry. I think that's a little bit harsh, Andrew Perry. That is very harsh, in fact, because look at some of the games we've had over the last 2 years since he's been coach up against the big teams. Never mind these little teams where we do struggle to beat teams and cut them open. That is a problem that we've got. But it's difficult with all these numbers behind the ball. But when you come up against the other big teams, Solskjaer's done really well. I mean, you can't criticise Solskjaer's tactics for that Liverpool game the other week in the FA Cup. You can't criticise his tactics when we come up against the likes of City or Chelsea over the last couple of years. I think tactically he's underrated. I think people like to slag him off, and they like to say just because we haven't gone out there and beat him 5-0 here that tactically he's gash. But also, what about this? How about the facts? Look at the facts. West Ham have done nothing to trouble us. The only chance they've had really of the game is just that one there, which was offside anyway. They've done nothing to trouble us. We've got a clean sheet right now. It's 1-0. We're progressing through the FA Cup. I mean, you know, it's solid tactics, if you ask me. I'm joking, guys. It's taken us extra time. It was a shite game. I'm joking, but you can criticise Ollie very easily if you want to, but I just don't want to. I don't think we need to. He's shown enough in a lot of games to have good tactical abilities. Yeah, exactly, Gungshi. Ollie has done better than LVG and Jose. Yeah. I mean, maybe not in winning things, because obviously LVG won an FA Cup and Jose won a Mickey Mouse treble. Shot by Martial is saved. But in terms of progression, in terms of development, in terms of belief, in terms of like a direction he's taken this team in, he's definitely done better than them. Dan Sweet says, Tony has been gash. I disagree. I don't think he's been gash. He's worked hard for the team. It's not been a great game for him. But I think he's done okay. I don't think he's been gash. I don't think anybody's shone out there today, really. You know, Fred has looked good. Here he is, still Fred, working tirelessly. Fred has been good. Obviously, McTominay came off the bench. He's going to take the headlines. I don't think anybody's been great, but I don't think Marcel's been bad. McTominay's played very well since coming on. Absolutely, the Cape Cadet agreed. Gary Pountney says, Tony gets a 5. Yeah, I mean, I'd give him a 5.5. And that's no disrespect to him. It's just a game. Yeah, you know, you can't get a high rating if you're a striker and you don't score or get an assist. But he still worked a good bit for the team here. Hey, Manchester United big fan says, I'm going to go to bed. Bye. Hey, mate, have a great sleep, my friend. Yes, it is. Where is it late where you are, man? But either way, thank you for watching the stream and getting involved, Manchester United big fan. And please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. No, have a great evening, man. Thanks for watching. Maguire, Jesus Christ, mate. Oh, what's he done here? Man of the match. You got the man of the match. You fucking what? Oh, shit, Maguire, you dodgy bastard. Oh, he's nearly giving it away to Henderson. Oh, my fucking life. And just as it's been announced that Maguire's got the man of the match, he's nearly created a gaff of all gaffs. Fucking hell, Slabby. That's what he does, you know what I mean? Holy shit. Fucking dodgy. Look, I mean, how can you give a defender a man of the match in this game where West Ham haven't even got at us? I don't get that. How the fuck have they given Maguire man of the match? You know, fair enough, he's had a good game. He's had a solid game, don't get me wrong. But it's not like West Ham have really troubled us that much and he's put in loads of great challenges. Or I don't get that. How is he man of the match? De Niro says, fucking hell, Slabby. The Cake Cadet says, how is Maguire man of the match? No idea. Janice, yes, I should be doing a FIFA stream later, dude. Absolutely. Slabby man of the match says Stefan. That is why he's an eternal mug, says Primo. There you go. You know, that's what Slabby's all about, guys. He can be solid for 90 minutes or even longer, but he's got that in his locker all the time to have an error. He's an error-prone melt. Gungshi says, man of the match, what the fuck? I know, who's come up with that? Who was that picked by? Was that picked by Michael Owen or somebody in the studio? I don't know. Was that picked by some melt? I don't understand. Yeah, Zara Hoffman says, Maguire man of the match. Who's having a laugh? Makes no sense, does it? He's literally had not a lot to do. You might as well give Lindelof man of the match. You might as well give Henderson man of the match. Like, he's not had a lot to do. I don't get it. Abasesi says, British Presh. Should have been Fred working his socks off all game. I agree, FST Freestylers. I agree. It's not been a game where anyone shone or looked fantastic, but Fred has worked very hard for the team and done a really good job and actually been involved in a lot of action and stuff like that, whereas Maguire's had a very quiet game, not had a lot to do. And there you go. Handsome Scribbler says, I feel like Lindelof has been better than Maguire. G-Wolf says, yes, man of the match. Yeah, but yeah, I know what you're saying, G-Wolf, but but how? But how has he got that man of the match, dude? Can you explain to me, G-Wolf, how he's got that man of the match? Oh, Viking Red says that dickhead Jennings gave it to him. Oh, that explains it, mate. He's like in my top worst 3 pundits. I can't stand Jermaine Jennings, mate. There's something about him. I cannot stand him. Michael Owen's another one. He does my head in. Who else? There's a good few. There's a good few, but he's definitely one of them. Jermaine Jennings. Oh, man, he winds me up. Yeah, Maguire loves those dodgy passes back to the keeper. Fred, man of the match for sure. Totally agree, Dan Sweets. Hey, who's your man of the match, lads and lasses? Get it in the live chat. Fred for me. 1 minute of stoppage time. There's only 15 seconds left. Come on, United. Looks like we're going to get the 1-0 win and progress through to the last 8 of the tournament. Fucking get in there, my son. Souness says, Ratface. You know what? Souness is good value, though. You know, just because he gets so pissed off and stuff. He's good value. I like the old Micah Richards, Keno, Souness combo, to be honest. You know, Graham Souness pisses me off, to be honest. He used to, but these days, I don't know. I sort of these days, I don't know. He's great. He's what? Oh, Tony Martial with a late shot. Oh, it's a good bit of play by Tony, but it's a really good save by Fabianski, who's got down low to his right. That's the full-time whistle. Get in there, my son. Come on, Scotty McTominay, lad. Yes, son. Yes, lad. Fucking let's be having you. Solskjaer with that smile in his face. He goes to lay the smackdown. Stone Cold Stunner on David Moyes, the Ginger Goblin. There you go. Kicks him in the gut. Turns around. Boom. Gives him that Stone Cold Stunner, guys, at the end of the game. Can you believe it, dude? Where did that come from? Solskjaer's just laid the smackdown on Moyes right at the end of the game. Oh, my God. Obviously, I'm kidding. Just thought it'd be funny. Anyway, get in there. Look at David Moyes, says Rupert Meadow. He's not a happy goblin. Naveed says that was so boring. It really was, yeah. Let's go, United. Gungshi says McPurlo. Fantastic performance by Scotty coming off the pitch, yeah. And Luke Shaw did well when he came on as well. Lindelof is world class. What's that? Who said that? Who said Lindelof's world class? Wait, I've lost that comment. Where is it? Lindelof is world class if you pair him with Kurt Zuma. Fair play to you, Ricky Swift, lad. Oh, the Scottish Dan steps up yet again. Fantastic performance by him this season in general. His 7th goal of the league, of the campaign in all competitions. Brilliant display by Scotty, you know, coming off the bench. Driving forward, getting into the box. It was a good move by United in a very lackluster, gastastic game. You've got to say the performance by United today really struggled to break them down, really struggled to create. West Ham did a really good, resilient job of defending. You know what Moyes' tactics were. Get behind the ball, frustrate United, try and hit them on on the counter or from a set piece and get nick a goal that way. So that was definitely the case. Manchester United did what they had to do. People criticised the performance, and it was a shite performance. And you got to say, first 90 minutes we were shit. Like, we didn't create good enough. You got to have more answers to a team who's sitting back like that. When you got those players out there, you got to be able to cut them open. So any criticism of him, you know, it's definitely going to. Hang on, I just got to hear this interview with Maguire, the man of the match. Could have been a bit more clinical. How the fuck's he got man of the match? That is bizarre, man. Fair play to him. He's our captain, mate. But I don't know how he is our captain. I'm just going to put it out there. Come home, Cristiano Sin Apocalypse. Absolutely. Jody Philander, your legend, says West Ham anti-football being praised. Fuck off. Good shout. You know, good shout. It takes two to tango. They didn't turn up to dance tonight. They just sat back. They're like the bird at the old school disco. You don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? You go, and you say, can I have this dance? And they just sat down there. Oh, my feet are aching. That was fucking West Ham today. Savu Lon says, did we win? Savu Lon, we did, Sar. How you doing? We won 1-0. Extra time. Scotty McTominay, the McTerminator coming on there. Come with me if you want to live. Hasta la vista, baby. He's done the job and put them to bed, thankfully. But it was a really shite game. If you missed this game tonight and you're just joining us right now, you didn't really miss a great game. In fact, you missed a bit of a shite game, to be honest. Really, really mundane, lacking creativity, lacking the ability to cut them open. I've got to say, some of the performers out there, a little bit lackluster tonight. People like Donny van de Beek. You know, we don't want to criticise Donny. He's not had a lot of game time, but he was pretty much bang average out there. Didn't really do now. Didn't offer us anything. We had to get Bruno. We had to make some changes. As soon as McTominay came on, we had something going forward there again. But before that, toothless we were. Great finish by Scotty McTominay. Look at that finish and lovely counter-attacking play. Lovely little bit of vision by Rashford just to tee him up too. Get in there, Scott McTerminator. But yeah, individual performances in the team today, a little bit lacking. But we got the job done, guys. And people, come on. You got to stay positive. Yeah, we can look at how bad the team played in the first 90 minutes, but what's the point in that? Let's move on. We got the job done. We got the clean sheet. It's 1-0. Fucking let's be having you. But it was bloody bang average. Turn off the timer, says Haroli. Oh, shit. Thank you very much, dude. People are going to think this the game's still going there. Why am I down? Have I been down like this with my face cut out the whole time? Shit, man. I need to stand up. I need to sit up straight, guys. There you go. There you go. That's better. Right then. Hey, Illy United, great to see you, man. Where have you been, lad? He says, this is way Donny cool with not start for United. McTominay, man of the match, says Abasesi. Yeah, I mean, he influenced the game. He's come on. He's actually had a good game when he's come on the pitch. So he is a candidate for man of the match, and he scored the goal. I'd probably give my man of the match to Fred. I think he did work tirelessly for us in the midfield. breaking stuff up, getting us going. He even had a hand in the goal, really, with that ball that came in from the left-hand side to Cavani. So to me, Freddie was all up and down the pitch, all over the place, putting a real shift. I give Fred the man of the match. BBC gave the man of the match to Harry Maguire, which is a complete fucking shambles. And then just after they awarded the man of the match to Harry Maguire, he nearly gave away a bloody goal with a shitty pass back to Henderson. Classic slabby. Anyway, fair enough. We got the clean sheet. Slamming to Maguire, nice. I'm not going to slag him off tonight. He's done okay. Sonit asks, as Marcio had the Neymar thing on, when Neymar be lost in form for 60 minutes, he won't do shit for the rest of the game. And that's what Marcio looked like. Hey, he kept going, though. At the end, he nearly scored. It took a good save by Fabianski to do that, to stop him. He worked a lot for the team today, Tony Marcio. I'm not going to say he had a bad game. I think he had a decent game. He's just obviously not influenced goals or assists or anything like that. But the rest of what he's done for the team, the work he's put in. Remember, it's really difficult when you come out. It takes two to tango, my friend. And David Moyes' team, they didn't want to know today. They literally just sat back and defended the whole entire time. So it's always difficult to break those down. Shayna Henry says, congratulations, you have won your versus match, therefore confirming your place in the quarter-final. Get in, Shayna Henry, absolutely on to the last 8 now. So we're down to the last 8 of the competition. This is definitely a chance for United to win a bit of silverware this season. Knocked out the League Cup. We've lost a lot of semis under Solskjaer so far. People like to say that about Solskjaer. He's this semi-final loser. Guys, he's not had the team capable of winning these cups and these tournaments yet. Now he's starting to build that and get the time and the players into the personnel, and he's still got more to go out in. He's going to pick up some trophies. Mike, this is going to be the one. The FA Cup, I can feel it in my Piggington loins. And if not that, then the Europa League. But yeah, they're getting to the meaty end of the stick now in the competition. We're right down to the wire now. 8 teams left. Next game, win that one, get through the semis. Kushti, that's when it all really becomes feasible that you can win a trophy. So Solskjaer's doing well, man. Solskjaer's doing well. And remember that Moisey and West Ham, they had to get through. Who did they get through? They got through, I think it was Stockport County and also, was it Colchester or something? I can't remember now. But they've beaten 2 lower league teams to get to this stage of the competition. Whereas United, last week we had to beat fucking Liverpool, smash them up 3-2. We just beaten West Ham. Before that we played Watford. This is it. If you want to win the cup, you've got to beat the best teams. And so far United are doing well up against some of these better teams we come against. Mr. Gary Powney says, Pig's looking like a hairy biker. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us, hit the thumbs up on the stream. That will help us out a lot. Thank you very much. Gunshi, don't even rise to it, my friend. They'll get bored, man. In United says Maguire, Lindelof out from United Gash players. Yeah, I agree. In United, people, we don't want to make it about that, but whenever you see that centre-back pairing, it feels absolutely horrible. They give us so much vulnerabilities at the back there. You even saw it right at the end of the game there. They're shy. Look, West Ham didn't give us any problems going forward today, so you didn't see it. But if we'd have come up against a team who was attacking from the off, I do think Maguire and Lindelof would have been found out yet again because they're just not good enough for United, my friend. Yeah, Edward Reed, thank you for your comment here. He says, no way Maguire's the man of the match. It's because he's English. He was a 6 out of 10, though, I thought. Never played badly, just not man of the match. Very good comment, yes. Did absolutely everything asked of. Him and Lindelof. You might as well give Lindelof co-man of the match then, because they both basically did nothing, though. Yes, he didn't put a foot wrong. Yes, like you say, he got a solid 6 out of 10. No bad performance. Clean sheet. Good stuff. But man of the match, I agree with you. He didn't do anything to deserve man of the match, so that's a strange decision. Steve Buckley says, you watch, we get a hard game next round. When is the draw? What happened to the green screen, says Sashmi Tresha? That's coming back, dude. It's just I move stuff around. I need to get a stand because now I'm in the middle of the room. I'm not up against the wall. I was up against that wall there with the green screen stuck to the wall. But I moved things around a little bit. And I just need to get a stand behind me to put a green screen on. That's coming, man. Fred was man of the match. I'm with you, Edward Reed, yeah. Gungshi says it makes 0 sense. Nonsense, in fact. I'd be throwing punches at Slabby Maguire if I was on his team. I wouldn't let him on the coach. Oh, we got Bournemouth, have we? Oh, nice. That's a good winnable game then. Get in there up against Championship team Bournemouth. Obviously, they won tonight as well. So, sorry, my bad. I didn't know we got Bournemouth then in the next round. So let's have a look. They obviously won tonight, didn't they, as well? They beat Burnley 2-0. That's a big game. That's a big result. Sean Dyche's not happy about that one. Getting done at Turf Moor by Championship fodder. Championship players, AFC Bournemouth there. Surridge and Stanislas breaking Burnley hearts. That's it. Sean Dicey's going to go ham out there on the Burnley players tomorrow in training. We're going to get him doing 160 laps of Turf Moor, mate. We're not fucking around. Bad result that by Burnley at home at Turf Moor, getting smashed up 2-0 by Bournemouth. Go on then, the Cherries. Sashmi Treshford says, do you play the guitar? I mean, I dabble. Draw is Thursday before kickoff, says Gary Wells. Good man. And they decide what the semi and the final in that draw, do they? Eddie Otis says, once Ollie gets past Bournemouth, it will be time for him to get a final. Come on, guys. I hope so. Yeah, that's it. He's just got to, there's going to be a lot of pressure on that semi-final, isn't he? We've got to get past Bournemouth first. But when we do get to that semi, there's going to be a lot of pressure on him because everybody says he's Mr. Semi. He can only get a semi on. He can't get a full-on boner, you know? He can only get a semi. He can only get a 3/4 chub at best. No, sorry, guys. Let's get back to the sensible football stuff here. Anyway, he can only, people say he loses these semi-finals. What is it now? 3 or 4 semi-finals that he's lost with United. But like I say, given the opportunities, given the team, given the runs, he's gonna get those trophies for us eventually, man. Sar Flash Sports News says, 1 more month and we'll get my piggy emoji. Nice, Sar Vulon. Get in there. That is sick. Thank you so much for remaining a member for all this time, Sar. You're an absolute legend. I really appreciate it. Jarvis Cockatoo with that little pig emoji. That's what you really want, isn't it, Sar? He says they were up against Bournemouth then. Wembley, here we come. Go on, Jarvis Cockerland. Yes. Edward Reed comments, I thought Hendo commanded his box when called upon was vocal. 2 I saw just filled me with a bit more confidence. I'm not anti-De Gea, but I think it could be time to give Hendo a run. Yeah, Hendo will be kind of frustrated today, I think. Well, no, he won't. But in a way, he didn't have an opportunity to show much of what he could do. But you're right, he did everything absolutely asked of him. Spot on. There were no dramas with Henderson in the goals. So yeah, I can't really say anything other than he gave a good solid 6 out of 10 performance today. Pig actually got a home game, LOL, says stepping into Harry Antonio. What do you mean? Home game? Oh, in regards, hang on a sec. What I don't know. Are you talking about Bournemouth there? Because I live in Dorset. There's no fans allowed in the stadium, so unfortunately. Rush Mano says Henderson is much more vocal to his defenders than De Gea. Running the team? Question mark. Yeah, very good comment. Just exactly the same comment as, well, not exactly the same comment, but similar to what Edward Reed just said in regards to Henderson being more vocal. I do like that about a goalkeeper. You know, you need to have somebody who's organising the back line, who's making the back line accountable as well. You know, instantly something like Peter Schmeichel springs to mind. He was constantly barking at his defenders, constantly barking at his team, giving orders, you know, reorganising them. And I like that. He's very vocal. Whereas De Gea's, you know, he's more of the introvert type. He's definitely not your vocal leader like that. So, yeah, that's a very fair point, Rushmano. In terms of running the team, it's a strange one. It's a tricky one. To me, I would stick with De Gea. The only reason I would is because he's been so good for us over the years. I think he's been solid this season. He's only made a few errors this season. The last game was terrible from him. But you can't chuck him out of the side just for that one game. That's a kick in the bollocks. That's a kick in the old Spanish bollocks, that is. Right under the old chorizo sausage, that one. Nobody wants to see David De Gea just thrown by the wayside now, I don't think. Yes, we do have Henderson waiting in the wings there. I don't know. Look, in my opinion, if you put Henderson in the next game, if you put De Gea in the next game and he doesn't perform, then it's time for Henderson. But until then, I don't think that one performance the other day against Everton is really enough to take him out of sight. In my opinion, though, let's have a vote in the live chat, though, guys. You know, I think I know where this is going to go, actually. But let's have a vote in the live chat. Who would you like to see given a run in the first team now in the goalkeeper position? David De Gea or Henderson? If you could choose, if it was down to you, who would you have starting every single game at the moment? You know, Henderson or De Gea? De Gea can be amazing, says Stefan. Yes. Federico Fox says shocking performance. Very poor in the creative aspects and departments of the game. I'll give you that. Yeah, Will says with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, Will. He comments and says, that was another waste of 120 minutes of my life. Awful. Ollie must go. Not good enough. Oh, Will, mate. How dare you come in here with that attitude? Will, thank you very much. Hey, look, you're entitled to your opinion, but what are you talking about, dude? We won the game 1-0. We're through to the last 8 of the FA Cup. We're challenging up there in the Premier League. The style's getting better. You cannot perform to your best every single game. You cannot get the tactics right every single game. We still won the game. Sign of a good team. Play shite, still win. You know, so you can't win every game. You can't go out there and smash every team 9-0, dude. What more do you want? The other week we fucking smashed Southampton 9-0. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we were saying that after that game. It's one of those games, you've got to take the rough with the smooth, man. How many Alex Ferguson games did we see that were shite? Loads. It took Fergie years to even get this United side anywhere near what we remember them to be in the 90s. Took him fucking years, mate. So look, I'm not gonna get on Ollie. I think he needs time. He's done a great job up until now. We're gonna be in another semi-final if we get past Bournemouth. Happy days. FA Cup bit of chance of silverware. We're still in the Europa League. We're still in the hunt for the title, and even if we don't win the title, we're not expected to win the title, but we're still in the hunt for it. It's a progressive season. So look, I know it was a bad performance today in terms of getting at them and opening them up and unlocking their defence, but West Ham, they're a tough team at the moment. They're 6th in the league. They're resilient. They defended like they're a 6th place team as well. They were super organised and they were hard to break down. It's always difficult coming up against teams like that. Still, United didn't have the answers to unlock them, but come on, it's not to say we won't have the answers again next time. Thank you very much for your opinion, though, Will. You know, much love getting in here with your thoughts. Alina Betasatu says, Ollie, no tactics, just vibes. Well, some pretty nice vibes. I'm loving these Ollie vibes right now. Let's go. Here we go. Yeah, Rushmana says, not United fans in the chat. Here we go. Everyone thinks it's a video game, says Primar. Exactly, man. I mean, look, there was so many... Like, you've got to look at the bigger picture with these things. That's why I'm not getting on Ollie at all for this. You've got to look at the bigger picture. How have we been doing in general this season? How have we progressed this season? How have we come along since he's been manager in general? How has he developed some of the individual talents? People like Luke Shaw, for instance, Fred. These guys have doubled in stature since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's been at the wheel. You've got to count all these things. It's not just about the tactics. It's not just about all the tactics. What about everything else? What about the motivation, the man management, the training, the imparting of wisdom, the tutelage, you know? These are all different things, you know? Solskjaer's the type of man, he's put the arm around his shoulder and he's building these guys up. And yes, he might not be the most tactically astute manager in the world, but you don't need the most tactically astute manager in the world. You can criticize me all you want for this, but Alex Ferguson was not the most tactically astute manager in the world. As ridiculous as that sounds, because he was all about the man management. It's all about the motivation. He's all about getting the best out of his coaching staff as well. He's got people in who are specialists in their areas of coaching. He's more about the bigger picture side of coaching. And of course he did have a big say in the tactics, but he's not like doing the Jose Mourinho type stuff. Jose Mourinho's given out dossiers before games of every single player that they do, you know, he show him onto the left and all this. They're doing all the little tiny intricacies and the tactics. That's one way of approaching it. But another way of approaching it is just to get the players out there who are good enough and fucking coach the shite out of them. Do you know what I'm saying? As in mentality. Elite mentality. Or maybe I'm just playing shite. Maybe I'm just talking shite. I don't know, but that's my opinion. Hector Rico says, if his name was Jose, you would call it shite. Disagree. If Jose had got us in the position where we progressed and playing generally, like I say, bigger picture. Problem with Jose is he played that performance we just seen there was every other week. It was most of the time. It was park the bus shite, counter-attack crap. Do you know what I mean? We got a second one year, but it was crap football we were playing, man. So I wouldn't, you're wrong actually, Hector Rico. I wouldn't say that if it was Jose. If he'd have had us in the same situation where he's progressed us, we're in a title challenge. We've actually been playing recently. We're just on the back of a 9-0 win, you know, etc., etc. I wouldn't have said that about Jose. So you're wrong. Stop putting words in my mouth, man. Devil of a Red says, we have to give him till the end of the season, but if he loses another semi-final, it's time for change. That's all I'm going to do to that one, Devil of a Red. Fucking facepalm, mate. Are you joking? So it comes down to one game for you. If he loses another semi, he's gone, is he? What about... Okay, fair enough then. You know, we win the Premier League and he loses the semi-final and we get sacked. All right then, fair enough. You what, Devil of a Red? It ain't even about... Who gives a shit about the FA Cup, dude? I don't. It's all about the league for me, personally. Like, he's doing well in the league. He's got us up there challenging again for the first time since Fergie fucking was here, guys. Come on. And you're going to sack him off if he doesn't get past the semi. I don't care if he doesn't get past the semi. That makes no difference to me on his overall picture of what he's painting at United. It honestly doesn't. Come on, guys. Let's back the manager here. Let's give him a bit of time. Look, I don't care. If he could finish 4th this season and get no silverware. We still had a good positive season and progressed, and he's still done it without having a top quality centre back, a top quality CDM, a top quality right winger. He's done it with all those shackles and hindrances that the Glazers have levelled on him. So I disagree. Will says, "What about Donny then, Pig?" with a super chat. Thank you, Will. What about Donny then, Pig? Ollie has destroyed him. Great man management there. How has Ollie destroyed him? He's just not played him. If he wants to play a certain system with better players, a la Paul Pogba in great form, I mean, you could criticise him for selecting Pogba over Donny, or Bruno over Donny, or Fred over Donny, but can you? I can't. You know why? They're all better than Donny right now. That's what it boils down to, Will. That's why he's not getting the game time. Pogba's in front of him for that position. Fred's in front of him for that position. Bruno's in front of him for that position. How's he going to get the fucking game time, Will? He's not destroyed Donny. He's only just begun with Donny. He hasn't even started with Donny, mate. I suppose he's destroyed Fred and Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Bruno and all these guys that you've seen come on leaps and bounds under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's management. One player who he's not played, who's not in his plans, it's not him destroying him. He was bought a player by the Glazers he didn't even fucking want, Will. Who we didn't need. I like Donny and I think he's going to have a good future in the club. We didn't want him or need him in the summer, mate. Those are the facts. If he'd have been given a centre-back, he'd have been playing that centre-back. He got given another midfielder who he didn't even fucking really need, Will. So, that's my opinion anyway. Donny's not shit, the cake cadet. The cake cadet says Donny's shit. Ilya United says Donny van der Gashbeek. That's harsh, guys. No. Again, I'm going to defend Donny here. Donny has not had the opportunities. It's like Fred. You could say the same about Fred the first year he was at the club. He was shit. He didn't get given the opportunities by Jose either. But look at him now. In the future, Donny's going to get opportunities and Donny's going to play well. He just, at the moment in time, he's not got that conditioning, that match sharpness, that feel in this side, in my opinion. So there you go. Hey, don't delete those messages, guys. What are you doing, mods? Hang on, moderators, what are you doing? Don't delete people's messages like that, guys. What are you doing? Those aren't abusive messages. They're just having their say. Oh, no. I'm going to have to go over everything and give it a opinion is what we want on this channel, mate. Differences of opinion. This is a fan channel, guys. Look, don't be deleting people's opinions as long as they're not abusive, guys. I'm just going to say that. All right, guys, don't do that. Anyway, I'm going to read these comments that you deleted because that's what I want. I want debate on this channel, guys. Alex Warlin, he says, if we don't win anything again, this progression you're on about is BS because we ain't won anything for time. Ollie needs to win something with this team or he should go. I suppose Alex Warlin, you're exactly the same person that would have sacked off Alex Ferguson within the first 3-4 years at the club. And do you know what? We wouldn't have won anything and we would have never won anything again. So fair enough, Alex Warlin. That attitude, you've just said it yourself. Alex Ferguson didn't win anything for, what was it, 5 years at the club? So you yourself, Warlin, you'd have sacked him off definitely before then. Guess what? You'd have missed out on the greatest manager in the history of this football club if you'd done that, Alex Warlin. So fair enough, mate. I just got a different approach. I'm looking at what Solskjaer's done. I'm looking at what he gives to this club. I'm looking at what he's done, what he means to this football club, and the direction he's taken us. You know, that's my opinion on it. Fair enough. You've got your opinion, but you're also your opinion in the 80s. If you were watching the United in the late 80s, I know for a fact, just because of what you said there, you'd have said the same thing about Sir Alex. And guess what? You'd have been fucking wrong, mate. Wouldn't you? Yeah. Only time will tell. But anyway, yeah, please don't delete people's messages, even if they disagree to with what you think, or please don't delete people's messages like that, guys. I don't want it to. Yeah, I want it to be completely. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Rushmano, what's going on with a £5 super chat? He says, we win, they want Ollie out. We lose, they want Ollie out. Go and support Man City. It's not FIFA Ollie out, as we won the bloody match. It's so damn true, Gungshi, mate. Oh, sorry, Rushmano. Don't know why I said Gungshi there. Rushmano. It's so damn true. That's it. We win, they want him out. We lose, they want him out. You just can't, you can't please some people. Everybody just want to look at the negatives all the time, man. Look at the bigger picture, guys. We're through to the last 8. Alex Warren says, Ollie is not Sir Alex, mate. Oh, good observation, Alex Warren. What a comeback. But what you said, though, I'm right in what I said. You would definitely want him gone. You would have had Sir Alex sacked within the first few years, 100%. It was even worse under Sir Alex in the first few years than it is under Ollie right now. So you would have definitely had him sacked, in which case you'd have missed out on the fruits of his hard work and the time and the foundation that he built. So in a couple of years' time, Alex Warren, when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's winning all these trophies, you're not allowed to celebrate, mate, just so you know, Alex Warren. You're not allowed to say well done. You're not allowed to... That's as far as I'm concerned, that's it. I'm just kidding, but, come on, man. For fuck's sake, he's barely even got going. He hasn't even had any time. Look at the overall picture of what he's done at the club. He's brought players on brilliantly. Individually, as a team, he's signed great players. Bruno Fernandes is a fucking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sign-in. God. Anyway, McSaw scored. Yes, the Vutinator. You would think Man United got knocked out of the cup. I know, Smoggy Carl, what is going on with our fan base? Toxic. Do you know what it is? It's all these toxic fucking melt channels. You know the ones, the stand twats, the fucking Saeed melts, all these pricks putting out these agendas against the manager for no reason whatsoever, just because it gets fucking clicks. That's what it is, and people believe this shit. It's a disgrace. Anyway, guys, okay. I'm going to wrap this video up there. I love the interaction. I love the debate. That's all. There's nothing wrong with people having different opinions here, you know. I like the debate. Yes, I'm going to stream in about an hour and 15 minutes there, Bavesh the Boo. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Alex Warden. He says, I'm allowed to say what I want, mate. I don't mind, Ollie. I'd say give him a rest of the season. But if we still haven't won anything, I don't think he should sign a world-class manager. Well, fair enough then, Alex Warden. Look, I will reassess it at the end of the season. I'm not just going to blindly support him if he's completely melted us and got us down to 8th at the end of the season and we've lost every single cup and, we're just shite. Of course, you've got to reassess it. But until then, we haven't even seen if he's going to win us nothing or he's going to win us something or not. So let's just calm it down. Let's just support him while he's here. And he's definitely nowhere near the sack right now. So all of you Ollie Outer people that do want him gone, he's nowhere near being sacked yet. He would have to implode. He would have to go drop off right off outside the top 4 and not win anything this season for him to even be considered for the sack. So just get used to it. He's going to be here for a little bit longer, guys. And you should support him while he's here because he's actually doing a good job. Yeah, Will says, I believe my eyes. That's what a disgrace watching this shite. Fair enough, you have a bad game. Just like under Sir Alex Ferguson, the greatest manager of all time. You can go back and watch game after game after game after game of drab performances. You can go back and watch us get beaten 6-1 by Man City if you want. Do you want to go watch that? Watch us get beaten by Man City 6-1? Sir Alex Ferguson, greatest manager of all time, though. Happens to the best, mate. You can't get it right all the time. Yet tonight, we won the game. We kept a clean sheet, so I don't know what everyone's fucking problem is, to be honest. Anyway, guys, okay, I'm going to leave it there now. Thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate you. Get in there, everyone. Rushmano says, Ollie tweet big. Okay, let me just have a quick look at that, Rushmano. Thank you very much, dude. Everyone, do us a massive favor. Smash the like on the video if you have not done so already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. So Solskjaer has said in regards to after the game, he says, he's quoted as saying, he said, some of the finishing, it was a bit side-footy, burst the ball into the net. We need to learn off Scott McTominay. We need to be more clinical and finish the game off better. Definitely, I think he's making reference to that Rashford miss there where he just tried to sort of side-foot it gashly and needed to just slash it. I agree. So yes, absolutely, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, a little bit concerned with our finishing there. Exactly, Steve Buckley. We all have bad days at work. Guys, you know me. Guys, how many times have I gone on a rampant rage about how shite our players are or how shout our manager is? In the past, I have done, guys. I've done it majorly. Ginger Godwin, David Moyes, fucking hell, slagged them off for good. And what about Jose towards the end? What about Louis towards the end? These guys have all felt the brunt of the piggy's rage or wrath. But the fact is, Solskjaer doesn't deserve that yet. He's not fucked up. He's not had enough time. He's not had enough rope to hang himself with yet. So why would I get on his Solskjaer when he's got us up there challenging for the league and we're in 2 competitions right now and we're progressing and we're getting better? Why would I? He's not had enough time or enough rope to hang himself with yet, peeps. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you, Will, Papa Stores, Eddie O2, Jonathan Gallagher, Hassan786, The Vutilator, Primot Rushmano says we got 262 likes on the stream. Smash the like, everyone. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be back in about an hour and 15 minutes or so for the FIFA stream. Come in and tune into that. Gungshi, he says, cheers, pig. great watch along despite the lackluster game. Thank you so much, Gungshi, for getting in here and your incredible support as always, Gungers. Much love to you, man, and getting up in the middle of the night to watch the mighty Red Devils, man. Shame it was not a bit more of an entertaining game, but at least we won. Super Shit Padra says, really want Ollie to succeed massively. Me too. I've never wanted a manager to succeed as much ever. Exactly the Cake Cadet. I watched plenty of shit games under Sir Alex Ferguson, just for the record. Me too, man. Me too. In fact, the last few games I have gone and attended in person was when Sir Alex Ferguson was manager. I haven't been to a United game since Fergie was manager. And the last few games I went to, they were boring as shit, guys. And you just think it's the sort of games where you come back and you go, oh, for fuck's sake, I just spent £300 or £200 and it was boring as fuck. So it definitely happened back then too. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Sportsfan74. Primot, Kerwin Nixon, have a good one. Shazad Ahmed, Berber, Rushmano, Gungshi, Papa Store, Smoggy Carl, Stefan Harrington, Illy United, Gungshi, Rushmano. Guys, I'm going to leave it there, right? But I want to say thank you to everybody who's watched this stream. Really appreciate you. Come back after this video is finished and get your thoughts and opinions in. Let me know what you think about Solskjaer. Let me know what you think about the players and the performance and what we're doing right now as a club. Please do come and have your say. I don't want to silence anybody. Just because I disagree with you, just because I maybe, respond unfavorably to certain opinions, doesn't mean I don't want to hear your opinions. I do want to hear your opinions. I do want to hear your opinions. That's what this is all about. Football debate. Healthy football debate, my friends. Papa Stores, Gary Pountney, thank you. Illy United, Devil of a Red, you're a legend, man. Stefan, Smoggy Carl, the Vootinator, thank you to all the moderators. Tento, Cisco, much love, everyone who's got in here tonight. Glory, glory, Man United. We win the game. Okay, it was a lackluster performance, but come on, guys. Get behind your manager. We need to back Solskjaer. We need to back the team. Clean sheet. Got the job done through to the last day of the FA Cup. Let's look at the facts. All right then, peeps. See you in a bit. Well, hello there. Brandon Tindley as well. Tento, Superjet, Will, Papa Stores. See you later. Have a good one. Like, subscribe, comment. This is The Pig. I'll be back in just over an hour with a bit of FIFA Actione where we're going to smash up some fools. So keep a lookout for that. And thank you very much for watching this stream. I'll see you on the next one. Come on, United! When the seagulls follow the troller. As this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea.